What's up?
Demon Christmas. That was so long.
What is that? Oh, I was a little late.
Oh my gosh.
Love you.
Boys.
And check.
Boys. So Aaron always used to start it. I miss him. It's too bad.
What is
He'll be back someday.
He's always with us in here, you know.
In spirit.
Mhm.
In spirit. Yep.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Sometimes.
Welcome to the Forecast, episode 236. My name is Alex McCausland.
I'm Aaron Juno.
I'm Caleb Juno.
Freaked me out, Chad McCausland.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's all out of order. I'm Jake Federico.
Yeah. Feels weird.
I'll fix it in 2 weeks, okay?
Also, Ben's not here.
Yeah, I threw it off too.
Yeah. Poor Ben's sick now. Hopefully he didn't break a tooth.
Oh my, don't
why-
say
why
that.
would
Last
you
time
say
we
Why
said
that?
would you wish that on someone?
Oh, he didn't tell
Why
us
would
what
you say
illness it
that?
was
What a
specifically,
monster.
so he could be out for
Oh.
6 months now. Who knows?
Well, hopefully he doesn't have like the Cyclospora parasite. He has that
Oh,
explosive
no, dude.
watery diarrhea.
You know
Um,
what?
Oh Christ!
Actually, I can't say that on the podcast. Never mind. We continue. Ignore I said anything.
Goodness. Well, this week we got some cool topics, less depressing stuff than last time, I think. We have actually some cool stories.
You started
don't-
this with breaking a tooth. You can't
Yeah,
go
well,
immediately to it's less depressing than last time.
Hypothetical. Well, we talked
don't-
about like 16 to 3,200 layoffs at Xbox last time,
Yeah.
and Sony
I don't
stopping
see
disc
layoffs in the
production.
notes
And,
this time.
right?
good.
Okay. We got some like kind of neat stories. We got some Bennett Foddy stuff. He's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
Xbox is doing backwards compatibility. We'll talk about that. But we're starting it off with our question of the week, which was brought to my attention by Aaron, I think, the other day, actually, which is, would you rather go to prison for 6 months or until your mom beats Elden Ring?
With no
months.
help.
Absolutely
help.
6 months. I don't even think it's close.
I was like, what question are you going to reference? Oh, that one. Got it. Yeah.
No hesitation. 6 months.
Yeah,
No
you think
hesitation.
6 months.
Okay,
Sorry, Mom.
I had to think about it because I was like, my mom actually
Your
plays
mom
video
maybe
games,
could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
but
matter.
I don't think she could beat Elden Ring though, really.
I think it would take my
And
mom a
Okay.
month to
Chad
figure
was
out how
like
to
more assertive
install
about
it.
it, so now I think I'm maybe right
I-
about that.
Do you think she
I-
could beat Margit?
Listen. I adore our mother. Okay. I'm still baffled that people want her to command in Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
She'll
It
just
is
be
a-
like, yeah, these people just keep telling me like, oh, you're commanding tonight. I'm like, how?
She's
How?
commanding right now as we
Right now.
speak.
I don't.
Right
How?
now.
I mean, it is a casual guild. It's not what they call a fight guild, apparently. So they're less serious.
The fact
So
that
they're just
like
having fun.
you know that terminology through her and not me is actually ridiculous.
It's the ridiculousness of the week, you could say.
Wow.
Flip it
I
and
think
ship it.
I think the answer to that has to be almost universally 6 months. I don't know any, like, I personally don't know anybody who has a mom who could beat Elden Ring, maybe at all.
So here's the other problem.
Oh,
Elden
come
Ring
on.
takes like 6
You know
months
somebody?
to beat.
Oh my
Yeah.
You know
gosh.
what I mean?
Okay, but yeah, it's like your mom, and she knows your like health and safety's on the line. So like,
No, it don't
they're gonna lock in like super hard.
You're gonna lie.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
locked in.
Christ.
It'll
Well,
lock in.
well,
that's
here's-
true, but
Here's the question: What is quote unquote beating? Is it just getting to the Elden Lord and beating that, or is it like 100% beating
It's-
every single
No,
boss?
nah.
No, just
like
Elden
rolling
Ring.
credits.
Okay,
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
That's rough.
Love my mother. She would go to the ends of the earth for me. It would take her 6 years to beat Elden Ring.
See,
Oh, wow.
I think here's a better
Wow.
question, Alex. Since Dad and Mom both play video games, who's
Mhm.
beating Elden Ring first?
Neither of them.
Yeah, I think Dad would beat it before Mom.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
All
Do you
right.
think they beat
He
it?
does twitchier stuff.
He does
Yeah,
twitchier
true.
stuff. Yeah.
Although he
but
just
it's-
sit in corners.
That's right.
I don't know. So much of Elden Ring is just like patience, exploring, Like there is
just-
an element of reacting, obviously, but like if you know
Yeah.
the attack's coming, that's half the battle, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
memorizing the boss fights, I suppose, is
Mm-hmm.
a way
And
to
it's
get past that.
Like if you're
It is-
fighting Margit for like 8 hours, like I feel like you'd just be able to know exactly what's going to happen at some point, right?
you
At
still,
every point of that fight.
you still have to react to seeing what move they're putting out.
That's true. I mean,
I-
you can't be too slow.
I
Yeah.
will say the nice part about Elden Ring is that you can just go level up.
Yeah,
it's not-
Yeah.
There's not really hard points of the game. We're not just playing Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's easy. It's
It's-
too
it's-
easy.
The question should have been Sekiro. That would have been really.
Oh my
Jesus
gosh.
Christ,
Oh,
I
forget
can't
it,
even
dude.
beat Sekiro.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I could beat it in 6 months to get one of
Yeah.
you boys out of jail.
I believe
I think
in you.
Dad could do it easier because he uses hotkeys for things.
I always I cannot believe she clicks
Mom-
buttons.
She
That
plays
is-
MMOs and she clicks
the
all the
skills.
skills.
Wow.
It just hurts me.
She doesn't even strafe. She goes forward and backward.
Huh.
If she has to like move over a little bit, she'll turn, move that direction forward, and then turn back.
How
Wait,
is it
like-
even a question of which one of your parents would beat it first?
I
I guess
don't know.
Aaron beat it
She's
and
like
he didn't
playing
run
the
the whole
tank
time.
controls.
Yeah, like tank
I know.
controls basically. Yeah.
She's used to Resident Evil 1.
That's her top Resident Evil actually.
Which
Which
makes
is-
sense.
What we're rolling into next is our re-ranking.
Woo! Let's go. Finally teased this like
Now,
a month ago.
I
Yeah,
didn't
right?
hear the original rules for this, but I wanted to
There are no
know.
rules.
No rules.
Well, okay, all right. So is somebody ranking all 30 plus games at this point?
Oh,
Yeah.
main line's
All
all
the
we
ones I
talked
haven't
about,
played
really.
are at the bottom. And then the
Okay,
rest
all
of the top.
Yeah.
Which means we
And-
ignore all the ones we have.
I'm ranking 2
They're
through 9.
non-numbered.
All right,
Yeah,
and
2
then
through 9.
second qualification is where like are you ranking re-releases or you just it's the game period?
I think
They're
we should at least
separate.
specify the remakes. But I suspect
I guess, yeah.
a lot of us did not play the originals based on what
Yeah.
I know of us. I don't think any of us have played 1, 2, 3. Obviously, I played 4. But I didn't play the remake, so see, that balances out.
Yikes, it's a big yikes for me. All right, okay.
Hmm.
I'm in
just-
the inverse
Alex
situation
played-
where I played the originals and have not played the remakes.
Oh, interesting.
Well, you're missing
Yeah,
out.
so you can rank those based on your
Yeah.
really old
I mean,
impressions.
I was
We'll get
really
both
just
sides of
curious
really old.
to hear
Hey!
people's thoughts.
Who wants to go first?
Why don't we? Do we want to start
We just-
everyone's bottom and then work our way up? We
Oh.
do
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
worst, second worst,
we
etc.
probably all agree on the first or second worst.
Oh, go ahead.
Probably mostly. It's 6. 6 is at the bottom, guys.
I didn't play
It's
6.
6.
6 is at the
I-
bottom. I
I
agree.
think I played like 20 minutes of 6, but I can agree.
I
Heard it was bad. Never played it. So
actually kind of wanted to put it above 5 originally, but the more we've played of it, the farther it's gone down.
Yeah.
that's bad.
No.
I don't know
me-
if I've ever heard of that happening.
There was a short time where it was above 5 for me.
Okay,
But
I
it
do
is
have a
no
question.
longer.
Are you guys including RE0 in the mainline series or are you just doing
Genuinely-
1 through 9?
Any game you've played, I'm willing to hear an argument for. I was just
Yeah.
curious people's thoughts, really.
Okay.
All the
This
ones you've
obviously is not. It's not a perfect system. We've not all played all of them, and there are
You play the
100
3DS
spin-offs.
games, throw them in the list.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Revelations 2,
Oh man.
the light gun games. I want to hear about it.
Mm,
All right,
yeah.
I'm just doing numbers. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm
Okay.
doing. All right, sorry. I didn't know what I did not know what to expect. So I was like, originally I just started with numbers. Then I was like, wait, have I played other
You
Resident Evil games?
do you see what happens? You leave for a while to get your teeth replaced,
I know.
and it's just chaos.
I'm
what
pretty sure
happens
this
when
came
you're
back
my
because
age.
Jake said we should rank them, and that was the end of it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the beginning and end of the discussion. And then
Okay.
the next
Yeah.
week, everyone went, "Oh, we didn't rank them, so here we are."
Got
I want to say one thing about 6 real quick. The freaking chase sequences that are almost impossible to do first time through, and you just like repeatedly fail on dumb little like control hitches or like a corner of a room or something. So bad. I can't imagine why they went through with those. And I think those single-handedly like pulled that game down for me.
It's getting me with the guns. I'm out of room for ammo. I can only carry
yeah.
1 stack of ammo for every gun, and now I can't even carry 1 stack for every gun.
And then they're just
I'm
like,
running
here's
out.
a new weapon, by the way.
Yeah,
Figure out how to fit it in your inventory.
you can't.
By the way, you can't drop anything that's not consumable.
You just like can't.
You just can't, like, all your guns, you got to hold them. So you
What
probably
if-
want
what if
ammo
I
for
don't-
them.
What if I'm okay? Like I have my pistol, and I'm like, you know what? He served me well. I'm okay with him going into that good night. I want this rocket launcher.
You don't have to pick them up off the ground. That might work.
It
But
will
like,
always
I
let
already
you
have
pick
my-
up a gun. Like, the system is not, like, slot based or anything like that. It'll always let you pick up the new weapon, but you still have, like, the same amount of consumable space, I think. Or maybe it gives you, like,
Yeah.
one more slot, maybe.
No,
I don't know.
It doesn't give you any more. What you started with
Yeah.
in the beginning, that's how many consumable slots you have,
So,
regardless
you
of how
get
many
into-
guns you pick
Like,
up.
halfway through the game, you're at a point where you're like, there's green herbs that I want to hold because you need to combine them with other stuff, but you don't
Oh.
even have space to hold the things to combine with. It's bad. It's weird.
It's weird to me that Resident Evil 6, I haven't played it, so tell me if I go way off base, but it seems like they went very heavy into action, but they were still like, well, we need to limit inventory space, though.
Yeah.
It
for
feels
sure.
like if you want
So
to
dumb.
really, like,
One or the
turn
other.
into the action, just get rid of the inventory limit and just let people carry
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, man.
Like, fucking Devil May Cry doesn't make you manage inventory.
Right.
Like, it's tense in Resident Evil 9 when I see an item and I'm like, oh fuck, do I want a healing item or do I want ammo? But when I'm just shooting zombies all day, I
Mm-hmm.
probably don't want to spend 5 minutes agonizing over my inventory.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aaron. What's your bottom game?
It was 6.
Oh, okay.
I just
Still
needed to.
6.
Yeah, it was 6. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
That was also during the era when I just almost refused to play anything that was third person, and I freaking hated it. So that, like, combination of, yes, I know all of them. I know, I understand, I get it.
What did
There
you
was
have
just an
against
era where I
third
just
person?
freaking hated anything over the shoulder third person. I was just like first person everything.
I mean,
Everything.
I guess it was very overexposed for a while. Like, all of the shovelware type shit was third person,
God,
so I
just
kind of get
everything,
it.
dude.
I can kind of see where that came from.
And that was, what was that, 20
20 years ago?
yeah, 20 years ago. Was it like 2008? 2010?
I think it's more recent.
Let me see. Resident Evil 6
I think
came
it's
out in
13 or something.
2013.
Hmm.
2012 on 360, Windows in 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, I was way too busy playing COD Zombies. I didn't freaking care. RE6.
It's on sale for $5 right now on Steam, so
Heck yeah.
if this has convinced you.
Nope,
But yeah,
it
that
was
was-
not.
Next up my list, already mentioned RE5.
Yeah.
It's just really dated.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Controls are rough, dude.
Admittedly, I have not played it since it came out, but it is not the bottom of my list.
Dang.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I had
What's-
fun with 5 when it came out. I have very fond memories of 5. It is not high on my list, but it is not dead last.
I feel like I'm similar to Jake, but like I haven't played a lot, so I have to put it here.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I will say I do have very, very fond memories, especially because like it was the era of like Xbox Live, and
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
met a bunch of people playing like Gears of War and stuff like that. And we would like, I think I played through that with Travis actually.
Who's that?
It was
But-
also the first co-op one, so there's
yeah,
That's
points for
yeah.
that.
yeah.
So Chris punches a boulder, and like, come on,
it is
come on,
hilarious.
are we being serious? That's
It is
good.
hilarious.
Some good stuff. I mean, I had a good time with it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'll
It's
say,
just
like,
when it comes to Resident Evil.
I kind of like all of them. Maybe less so 6, but I've still had like some fun with that game.
That's kind of
But
cool. I was getting a little hyped to play 6 until like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh, I played almost all of them except for 6. Maybe I'll dive into that. Caleb and Alex are having a good time with it. And now it's
I-
like,
I did say I'd play it with you after Alex, and
you
I
did
still
say
will.
that, but do you stand by that now?
I still will now.
Wow.
We'll see by the time I finish it.
What a hero. Man, what's the reverse of Stockholm Syndrome? But my lowest is the 3 remake.
Really?
Okay.
I did not like this game very much. I don't know, really linear. You play as Carlos, and who the fuck is that? Just the whole thing just feels like it's just going through the motions. I don't know. I really did not care for this one that much. I don't know. I think maybe it had a tough act to follow because I had just played the 2 remake,
Yeah.
and the 2 remake is not this low on the list. But yeah, the 3 remake, I don't know. They had like this weird dodge mechanic that didn't really do anything for me. Nemesis, I was really, really hyped about, but he was kind of just like, would show up in a cutscene, and then you would have like a boss fight with him in like a small room where you would just shoot him a bunch. I don't know, I was expecting him to be a little bit more like Mr. X from the 2 remake.
Well, he follows you around a lot.
Usually it's like scripted though. Usually it's like, up, he's here, you better run in a straight line.
There
Yeah.
are some scripted spots and some where he just follows you around wherever you go for a while.
I don't
Yeah.
remember any spots like that. Like I remember so many moments with Mr. X, and I don't have a
It's-
lot of memories like that with Nemesis.
It's
in the
definitely
remake.
like not as extensive as the Mr. X stuff.
Mhm.
The whole
'Cause
game
I feel like-
is a lot shorter.
Yes, also that.
That's true, yeah. But there's like an entire like second half of the RPD exploration where he's kind of hunting you.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Mr. X,
He's
that's what I'm
talking
talking
about
about.
Mr.
And then
Oh, okay.
whereas like Nemesis was only like some smaller sections, I think, where he was
Gotcha.
hunting you.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
My-
Aaron.
Next lowest was RE0.
Mm,
That was when they first introduced or de-introduced, got rid of loot boxes entirely,
Yeah.
so you couldn't store anything anywhere.
Yeah.
And
weird
you just like,
decision.
I'm gonna go back and pick this up at some point because I'll probably need it. And so you spend half the game going back to get resources that you left somewhere.
It's like
I don't
on the
know.
ground.
Key items. That
Or
you
key
can't
items, 'cause
carry
you
enough
don't-
of.
you don't have enough
So
room.
Just leave them on the ground somewhere.
It's insane,
and hope
dude.
you remember where.
I
Absolutely
wonder
insane.
what made them decide to do it, because like the item box, it's so like simple and elegant, and just like what a great design of a system. Why
Mhm.
get rid of it? Like maybe they just reached a point where they're like, we gotta change something.
Okay.
Let's get weird with it.
What's crazy
Maybe they
about
were
this
like,
too?
we gotta
is
we gotta do realism, is what they were thinking probably.
I'm just-
Mm.
Okay.
Can't teleport these items between boxes.
Sure, but that same year that RE0 came out, they did the RE1 remake because it came out on GameCube.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
the difference between those games could not be a wider chasm, really, for a game like a game released in the same year. Crazy. I do not know why they made the decision to be like, you know what? I think players want to go back and visit spots in this game that they've been to and there's nothing to do in. Yeah,
I
that
do
sounds like a good
to do
idea.
that. I do like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my second lowest.
Makes sense.
Number 9 for me, I guess. I don't know how many of these games you guys have ranked. Did you rank all?
Yeah.
You probably have 9 ranked and not 10 because I included 0. I don't know.
I
Well,
also
we'll
don't have
do-
one ranked.
I have 8 ranked. I'll say my next lowest was RE3 remake, which is already mentioned.
Mine as well.
Sokka 3 remake.
Mine was RE5.
Mine's also RE5. That's because 3 remake was my least favorite. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I'll just continue up the list, I guess.
wait. Wait. We should normalize this so we're on the same ranking. Because I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm on 7.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, this seems complicated.
I'm in 7th
Yeah.
place right now. I'm the only one with 10. So in my 10th place, I had RE6. 9th
Great.
place, I had
Yeah.
RE0. You guys, at least several of you started with 9 rankings, right?
Okay, I just said my 6th place.
Jiminy Christmas. How many of you
Alex
guys
and I
rank?
both have 8.
Okay, Chad.
Right?
Like
Yeah.
4 games.
Okay, Jake.
I have 7.
Okay, let me start
Right.
then. I'm going to do 3, and then we
Yeah,
can go on and
great.
Great.
RE6, RE0, RE5.
605.
Yeah, now I am on my 7th game.
Great.
I
yeah.
will be. You guys' 8th game was what? RE6.
6.
RE6.
Okay. Now we're on our 7th game. Let's go, Alex.
RE5.
Yeah, it's one we just did. 5
Okay.
for us, 3 for Jake.
So this one is RE3 original for me.
RE3 for me. Remake.
Yeah. 5 for Jake.
5 for me.
All right.
It's, you know what it really is? It's because Shiva saw it. That's the only reason it's here.
Hmm.
Uh,
Now we're on
They-
6.
I
Oh,
do
okay.
kind of like their interactions. They're fun.
I
Shiva
feel
and
like,
Chris.
genuinely, gun to my head, I don't think I could describe Chris's personality. I don't know. He likes to punch rocks.
Yeah.
He likes to
punch
shoot other
rocks.
people's wives.
He really doesn't have a personality until 6, I think.
Yeah.
They do
Does
try
it
to
make-
give him a personality.
does it
I
improve
don't
that
think it's
game?
good. No.
Might detract from it.
Yeah, makes it worse. Alright, let's move on up.
5th place, right? We should be at.
1,
No,
2,
we're on
3,
sixth
4,
place.
5. This is my 5th.
It should be 5.
This,
The
all
next
of our
one
5th
you
Do your
place.
6, Aaron. Do your 6.
Do your 6th.
All right. My 6th is RE4.
I'm sorry. hang
Original
on. That doesn't
RE4?
make any sense.
Yep.
I think we have a connection problem.
Oh no.
Yep.
Why is it so low? Is it because it's third person?
No, I think I just I don't have as fond of memories of that game, and I have more fond memories of the games that I've played more recently, so there's some recency bias, obviously. And the games that I really remember are the earliest of the Resident Evils, not RE4.
Oh, you haven't played the remake either, have you?
I have not played the remake. This is why I said
don't
all of my
even think I
rankings for the old stuff
care.
is based on the old games.
I think that's crazy. Okay, we'll get more into 4, I guess, later. But that's an insane place to put that game.
All right, 5th games.
5.
5th place.
5th place, yeah.
5th place.
8. 8.
I also
I
have
also
8
have
here.
8.
Yeah.
Yo!
I have 8 and 5th. That's funny.
I thought
Boy.
this was going to be a controversial slot.
no, it's.
I was like, I feel like this is low. I liked 8, but
oh
It
yeah,
does
it's,
seem
it's a
low.
good game.
it is. This is the line, I think, where below this they're like fine, but 8 is where I'm like, that's a really good game that I would probably recommend to most people.
Yeah.
It does seem low on the list, but also all the other ones I like better. So
Yeah.
It's a weird series
In
where so
general,
many
the
of
Resident
them are
Evil.
great.
Yeah, they're just good in general.
It's just
right?
kind of a banger series. Like making this list, I was like, dang, banger. Like these games I love are really low on the list.
The only real
think-
issue with 8 is that it after the halfway mark, it really
Yeah.
starts to go downhill.
Yeah, the fucking robot
Steadily.
part.
The robot part's rough.
8
It's
not
does the
very
thing
good.
that a lot of the games do, which is like the first
Mhm.
area is the best, but then it's also only it's like a shorter part of that game compared to some other ones. Like RPG
Yeah.
is most of the game in 4 or 2. I mean.
2. Yeah.
How dare you? The first area is only the second best in 8.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Has
Hospital
Beneviento is the best.
Beneviento, excuse me.
Eh.
It's, oh god, what a banger.
It was fine.
Yeah, so good.
I loved that
so
part. I
good.
thought it was awesome. Yeah, 8's weird because sometimes I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that's like one of the best ones. If I think about like the first 2 areas, and then if I think of the last areas, I'm like, that's probably like the worst one. Actually, it's probably
Wow.
not good at all. I hate it.
I don't think the discrepancy is that bad. I still think the last parts of 8 are better than most of 6.
Man, things sound so bad.
I think House
Aaron-
Beneviento is just like worse RE7.
Get out of here.
Freaking got him.
Get out of here.
I don't know. House Beneviento, well, I guess 7's also very scary. That part of 8 is genuinely very scary. In a way that I did not expect when I spent the last hour fighting Tall
True.
Vampire Woman.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, so this is
And
like not going to
werewolves.
be a scary game. This game's just like going to be a comedy. And then it's like, oh, actually, I'm very scared of this baby. This is a
Yeah.
scary, scary baby.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get Aaron's 5th place?
Not yet.
RE9.
Oh no.
Wow.
Go on. Elaborate.
I enjoy the horror aspects of Resident Evil, and I do not care about the action components almost at all.
Yeah, but 9 has a lot of horror components.
It does, but 50%
More
of
than-
the game is stuff I don't care about.
But what about? I feel like it has more than 8. 8 is mostly action, yeah.
I don't know what it was about 8. 8 was on my game of the year list at number 1. For some reason, it just clicked for me. I loved
Hey.
it. It is
Okay.
unrelated to the main storyline, really.
It was first
so-
person.
Honestly, that could be it.
Gosh.
You know what it is, Eric? You got dental work done. Are you still feeling like the
I
effects a
am.
little bit?
I am.
Okay, it's all coming together for me
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I am. I certainly am.
What about
Uh,
Chad? I don't think we heard Chad's.
Yeah, this
only
would
has-
be the RE6. 'Cause
Okay.
I only have like 5 games, so.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're gonna
Makes
recap
sense.
some of Chad's here as we go up. 4th place.
This is where my RE8 goes.
This-
Oh, okay.
I have 9 here.
I have 4 here.
Wow.
Crazy. That's
Five.
That's crazy. These Junos don't know good shit.
Chad's is 5, which we knew already. I put RE2 here.
Shut your
Two?
mouth.
Yeah.
Are you
Out of
insane?
here.
Are you insane?
That's
Go ahead,
crazy
go
talk.
on.
That's
Okay, go on.
crazy
Remake,
talk.
remake, I should say.
Yeah.
I haven't even
Um,
played the remake, and I still
okay.
think you're insane.
Why is 2 here?
I really like 2. It's a great game. It has the sewer section.
Yeah.
It has,
I knew that was gonna be the reason.
you know,
Every
some stuff
Resident
after
Evil's got a bad
RPD
section, man.
that I don't particularly care for. I think the 3 I have above this, I didn't have any parts that I didn't think were good. So
Yeah. I always run into an issue. I think of 2, and the only thing I think of is RPD, and I'm like, yeah, it's a perfect game.
yeah.
And then I go, oh
yep.
yeah, you do run around in a sewer for a few hours and then go to an underground lab. And I don't remember enjoying most of that. To be fair,
The lab's
Like,
good. The lab's good.
it's fine. It does enough. It's certainly a relief after the fucking sewer. But
Yeah.
there is a long sewer part that I remember being like, oh, okay, I can run through a sewer real quick. And it's like, oh, it's not quick. It's not quick,
It's
sweet.
not.
It's long, actually. You're there for a while.
And
So
RPD is such
get it.
it's like an all-timer map, dude.
God, it's so
I mean,
good.
it is. Yeah.
I
Like
never
going from there.
understand why. What is it? They make the best shit in the world, and then they're like, okay, we got to put a little bit of garbage in here, though. Just like put some trash in here. Like I get that, like maybe not everything can be a 10 out of 10, but just put another half of RPD there. I don't know. Actually,
Yeah.
I feel the same way about 9. I feel like if you just added to the, don't remember the name of the hospital, but instead
Yeah.
of doing all this other shit, just have Hospital 2.0. It's it's the same. It's just like the same thing, because I loved the hospital. I thought it was one of the best designed Resident Evil areas of all time. But again, you get through it. It takes a while, but it's not that long. And it's like, okay, do you want to go through ruined buildings and shoot a spider? Not really.
Okay. Interesting.
This is my
Was that
4 for similar reasons. Because I think the island part of 4 sucks. I hate
It's
the island
short
part.
though. It's only like the last hour.
I think it's expanded in the remake for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Why? They expanded?
They
That's
made
the
it
worst part of
better.
the game.
Yes, it is.
That's crazy.
I haven't played both. Have you played both, Caleb?
No, I never played the original.
Okay. Yeah,
Or at least not
from
all
what
the
I've read
end.
from people that have played both, they made it better. So,
It's still the
There's
worst
that.
part of the game.
I liked it.
Hmm.
I don't know. I have some conflicting opinions, I think, with some of the stuff with you guys coming up here, but is that everybody's 4th place?
Mhm.
I think so.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
we get Aaron's? We
Third
got Aaron's?
place.
Yeah, I said 8. Mine was 8.
Okay.
Mhm.
Third place now. Bronze medal.
2 remake.
2 remake. Okay. Good
9.
call.
9.
Where
9.
my 9 goes. Yep.
9 above 4.
Yeah.
This man's insane. I don't know.
Yep.
Wow.
9 above 4.
Mine's
Okay.
7.
Mine's
Seven.
1.
Chad's a 7.
1.
first game. Only one that played one, probably.
I think so.
I'll tell you why my 9's above my 4. The action is less important to me in this games than the horror elements or the survival horror elements. A lot less important.
It's
And
a real
4 is
Aaron opinion
basically
you got there.
the entire game is action.
Got its ass. Got its ass.
That
That's
was
valid. It's valid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Also,
I mean,
notably in this game, the action parts are the part where you have to walk around the town and find the 3 different parts of the chip to put it together.
It's
And you're
really
fighting the
bad.
same zombies over and over again.
It's really
very
bad.
long, and it's just okay. It's
wait, are you
it's
talking
good.
about the part 9
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the
where
bomb?
you have to
Okay,
build
yeah.
the bomb.
Where you
You
build
go
Yeah,
to the
the
3 towers.
worst part of that game. It's
Yeah.
rough, man.
And it's all the
difficult.
action parts that are kind of the worst in that
I
game.
don't- I was thinking about this the other day. I feel like that would have been a lot better if instead of being like a big interconnected like hub, it was just like you're playing as Grace and it just cuts over to Leon and he's like already in the cool action part. Like I'm thinking of the part with the glass, right?
Yeah,
That
the
part
last
slaps
part's-
ass.
is cool.
But having to walk around, wind through these buildings to get there, it sucks. So just
Yeah.
like start me at the cool glass part, let me shoot a bunch of guys, and then we get back to Grace in a hospital. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By glass
Chet said
part, you
7.
mean like the lab where he's walking around and you're trying to not step on.
No.
No.
What are
Where
you
you're-
talking about?
You're in,
the-
you're in like the collapsed building and you're like
Oh,
walking
And you
on
can
the
shoot
windows.
out
Yes,
the
yeah.
glass.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, yeah, that's a fun part.
Yeah. What about? Talk to me about one, Aaron. I'm curious.
I mean, I played it like back to back with the re-release of, or no, I played the re-release of 1 with the back to back of re-release 2002 re-release with 2, which came out
HD
like
remake, right?
yeah, well, that's what it was called, HD
Mhm.
remake. I played it on the GameCube almost at the same time as I played RE2, and I loved them both. But well, might be telling you what's ahead of it. But I don't know. This is just where it falls. This is definitely nostalgia for me.
Oh,
That's why
sure.
it's so high on this list. Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah. I would love a RE2 remake of
An
one.
RE2 remake of one.
RE2 remake.
What's
of 1.
that need?
Like
A
that
remake
style.
of Resident Evil 1.
that
Video
with their
games.
new like technology that they've been doing all their remakes in recently.
Yeah. I've been wanting to go back and play the 1 remake, the GameCube one. It just, you know.
They're doing
There's so many
Veronica,
games
though,
I would love to
instead,
play.
So
I'm
Yeah,
sure
they're
they'll
doing
do
Veronica.
one.
I think they'll
I'm
do one.
sure one is on the list.
Dude, I just can't wait until they do 6. I'm waiting to dip my toes in.
Oh
Gosh.
man.
All right, Chad said 7 here. I also put 7 at 3.
Man. I mean, I go ahead. Why? Talk to me.
I just like the other ones better, I guess. I expected 7 to be low on my list, first of all, because it's the scariest one, I think, by
Mhm.
far.
I don't
Um,
even think it's especially close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I surprisingly ended up really liking it. I don't really know how that worked out for me because that's not usually my jam, but I think they did the map really well, the house, and like the survival horror, like puzzly stuff that Resident Evil's good at, like the hospital, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, the more
RPG.
tense, scary parts of the Resident Evil games, except for it's like this entire game.
Mhm.
And I don't think there's really any bad parts. I even went and bought the DLC. The DLC is like very different, some of the DLCs, but
Mhm.
like the escape room type sequence, that kind of thing,
Love
that's
it.
it's really good.
A lot of
first
people
time you go in the
really don't
basement.
like the boat. That I have seen a lot of people say is the worst part of 7.
I mean,
Yeah.
It is the worst.
yeah. But
They like to
you
put the
make-
worst parts of their game at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who would start their game with the worst part? You always
Yeah, it's
start
true.
at the
Hide it
absolute
in the
peak.
middle, or maybe take it out.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I'll talk about it when I get to 7. But
Yeah. Same.
you know, yeah, I get it.
I just think I maybe have some of the opposite opinions in that I really value the action parts of RE.
Ooh.
You still put 6 at the bottom, though. I don't understand.
Hmm.
I'm actually confused by the hate on the action when it seems like majority of Resident Evils were action up until Resident Evil 7, and now they're going a different direction. So it's like,
I wouldn't put 2 as primarily action.
yeah, but the
It's
ones
very
that like
slow-paced
became
and
successful,
tense.
like 3, 4, like and going forward, like the popular ones were always action. So it's like,
It's really, it's been a, it's an
I do think
interesting
4 is like the most
series.
beloved, and it is the most
Yeah.
action.
Except
I
for
mean, that's-
probably 6.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the most.
I don't know. That was
I guess, yeah.
that was the dip for me. Like I didn't obviously 3 and 4 are pretty low on my list, and 5 and 6. But that was the dip for me. I loved 1 and 2. Didn't care about 3, 4, 5 and 6. I don't even know that I really played 5. But I just
Didn't have any
loved-
friends.
Yeah, didn't have any friends. I just really loved what 1 and 2 was, and then I didn't come back to it until 7.
Oh, interesting.
well, it makes sense not to play 5, 6.
Yeah, that it was certainly
Yeah.
a low point for the series, I think.
Yeah.
Low point for Capcom as a whole.
Yeah,
Where
they
they,
weren't
like,
doing so
turned
hot
everything
right
around.
there. Yeah, now that they're on a hot streak lately, knock on fucking wood.
It's you know
Ever
what I
since
should
7 came out.
I shouldn't
pretty much.
downplay it. I don't think that the action parts are bad. I think there are bad parts, bad action sequences. I mean, we already talked about getting the components together for the bomb. I think is a real low point for 9.
Mhm.
But I don't think the combat is necessarily bad. It's just not what I want. And I
Sure.
think that's why I think my ranking at least is very much leaned entirely towards survival horror.
Yeah. So I think that's everybody's threes. Second place, I'm going 9.
Oh, dang.
Requiem.
Your 9 made it to 2, huh?
That's
Yes.
crazy. Okay.
Impressive.
All right.
I really liked 7, and coming off of that, I felt like Village didn't do as good a job as 7 at the horror parts, and also didn't do as good a job at the action parts as RE4, because I played that before 7.
Mm.
And then I got to 9, and I was like, oh, this game kind of nails both aspects, I think. Unlike 8, which I think 8 was kind of trying to do it
Mm-hmm.
and didn't
Yeah.
quite get there.
Yeah. 9 did a good job of kind of interweaving it. You know, you play really tense parts as Grace, and then you get to just walk through all the zombies as
Yeah.
Leon for a little bit.
Dude, I really wish they had maintained that balance a little better. Like, I know
Mhm.
behind the scenes there was some weirdness with that, which is kind of why it ended up the way it did. But, like, those first parts where you play as Grace and then you go back to Leon, it's such a breath of fresh air. I think it's just handled so well the first few times. I wish they had kept that up.
I feel like the entire game is a marvel because of the fact that they originally were going to create 2 games.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how
Absolutely
it actually meshes
insane.
together is like bizarre, but it works.
Mhm.
And it's so good.
It's kind of like 6. It's got like 4 different.
Oh my god, here it is.
God.
Going on
Lower
lower
weave.
in your rankings, everyone.
Oh
The
no.
weave.
This is my number
I-
2 as well.
That's your number 2, okay. Yeah, the Grace parts, like we've all said, are excellent. Some of the best parts of any Resident Evil. And then the Leon parts, I mean, I played RE4 not that long ago, and it really brought back a lot of that same style combat, which I really love. And I even think the bomb part that you guys are talking about is it's somewhat similar to exploring the castle in RE4, I think.
No,
And
Interesting.
it's just like, you know, it's got the weaving of like opening shortcuts and different enemy types showing up, and you're expanding your arsenal. I like that part
Yeah.
personally.
It's just it's too long. It's too long.
The
Is
part
main
with
issue
Leon
That
and the
section?
bomb.
The
incredible.
bomb section.
You know what else
What
I think it
percentage
is?
of the game do you think that is? 10-15% of the game.
I think it's
That's
probably about
low.
as long as the hospital is.
No way.
I don't think it's that long.
I don't
Maybe shorter
know.
than that.
It feels long, which makes it hard to decide how long it actually is.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it feels like that's where 50% of my playthrough was, but I think it's just because it was dragging.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
think also, you know what else I think doesn't help it? The city part. I think the location is very bland. Bombed out city, it's gray, and then the zombies are all kind of the same. Like, I
It
get
is
that there are
just
some who
all
have
gray.
body armor on, but that's nothing. You know, that's just, don't shoot these guys in the chest. You gotta shoot them in the head a few times because they have a helmet on.
They do
It's
some
not like-
stuff, some fun stuff with it. Some of them have machine guns. Some of them start
Yeah.
shooting mortars at you later.
See, this is why I'm like, it should have just been like several linear parts. Because
Yeah.
when you get to where you're going, it's pretty fun. Like, there's a huge
Yeah.
fight at a gas station that's pretty cool. There's the part with the mortar, which is exciting in its own way. The part with the glass in the building. But when I think of that part, that's usually not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of just running around from place to place, going like, okay, where do I go? Or going through the flooded
Yeah,
fucking...
waiting around in the flooded
Yeah.
parking garage.
That
Ugh.
part sucks. That part's just not fucking fun. It's fun. It's interesting for like a minute, and then it goes on for like 12 hours.
So depending on your playthrough time, I mean, this is like what 10 to 15 hours, depending on how fast you beat it. The bomb section is about 1.5 to 2 hours. So that is somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 15, maybe even higher percentage of the game, depending on how fast you completed it.
Crazy.
It felt a
feels,
lot
That's a
longer than that.
it feels
Big
longer.
section.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah.
Very well, maybe.
Yeah.
Beat that game in under 4 hours. No, I have like 20 hours in this game, so I don't know what the 10 to 15 hours is. And that's
I don't know
just
how long I
single
have that game.
playthrough. I took a while. I was only partway through the hospital and I was asking Chad and Caleb how much longer I had. Because
Oh
apparently
my.
they finished it in like 9 hours and change, and I was like 6 hours in. I was like, am I like getting
done?
close somehow? Because it
You were
didn't feel
not.
like it. And they were like, I was like, I found like one or two of the things, and they're like, oh, you're pretty close. I'm like, in the hospital? They're like, oh.
Yeah, yeah. I found one or two of the things, and he told us how long he'd been playing. And we're like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah, of the bomb. Parts of
They
the
thought I had
bomb.
found
Yeah,
the rest
yeah,
of the
you're
bomb.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, I'm there with you. I finished this game in 16 hours.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what they're doing. They're running.
We got
running through
places
it.
to be.
I mean, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you. My whole play style in this game was do Grace's parts as fast as possible to where I could play Leon.
Oh my gosh, I'm the polar opposite.
Yeah.
The horror aspects just don't grab me in these games. I don't even think they're that scary. Like it's just I'm a first person walking slow, and then I have guns, so I'm just like, let me just shoot literally everything as Grace, and I do, and it works.
Yeah.
How, do you not have ammo problems?
No,
They give you a
I
good
really
amount
don't
of
feel
ammo
like
in
in
this
that
one.
game you have ammo problems.
I
I
think
also
Grace, I
killed-
never had any fucking ammo.
I also killed the big guy as Grace with ammo, like
Wow.
inside of the
That's
hospital
wild.
wings.
Okay, I didn't do that.
I
I
don't
got an
even know you
achievement for
could
it.
kill him.
Oh yeah, shoot everything
Hmm.
as Grace. Boring parts.
Wow. Interesting.
I mean, you can just like make ammo with blood, so it's
Amazing.
like,
Amazing addition.
what technology is this?
And
But
then-
you know,
And then you find out that you could just look up and no zombies can hit you.
I didn't figure that out. Turns out. All right, and we're on first place now. Yeah, Unless
well, I
everybody's
said-
second.
A couple
Yeah.
of us haven't said second, I don't think.
Oh, okay, second.
Yeah.
Many
Second
of us.
place.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Mine's RE2.
To
Alright,
the
so
original.
Yep, the original. I have not played the remake. This is 100% pure nostalgia for me. This is the absolute pinnacle of GameCube days for me. I remember distinctly sitting in my cousin's house with both of them, all of us swapping controllers playing this game, all
Aw.
being scared simultaneously from opening a door and zombies being right there.
It's like a core memory, dude. That's
it is a
core memory
core-
achieved.
Core memory, dude. I'll never forget it. I think this game's great. I think it's peak survival horror Resident Evil. I think they killed it, but It did not quite make my number 1 spot.
Huh, okay, all right. My number 2 is Resident Evil 4, the original. I never finished the remake, so I didn't rank it. 4 is just a banger, man. There are so many like set pieces that are so well done. I think it does a good job of keeping the pace up. There's not a lot of quiet moments, or like moments that end up feeling really repetitive. It of course brought us the Merchant, who is like maybe the most iconic Resident Evil character besides sassy Leon. What's not to love there?
Right.
I think the weapon upgrade system's really cool. I mean, not necessarily in depth, but I feel like it makes you make a lot of interesting decisions, right? Like, oh, do I want the Red 9 pistol, or do I want to save up and try to get a different gun later? That kind of stuff. I think it keeps it true to its sort of survival horror roots, even though it's obviously mostly action. Yeah, it's just a banger, dude. Hiding out in the woods, pushing closets in front of doors to keep zombies out while you try to hold off the horde with your boy Luis. I mean, chef's kiss. That's just good. It's good stuff.
We get Caleb's too.
No, mine is 7.
7
Oh,
or
okay.
something. Okay.
Yeah. 7's just, man, it's so good. So tense, so creepy. The family is so terrifying. It's good stuff, man. I have a feeling we're going to talk more about that one.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say, Alex?
Yeah. I don't remember what Caleb has
I
left.
think he has 4 left.
I think
No,
he said
he's already
4
got
earlier,
4.
I think.
What does he have
Yeah.
left?
I don't remember.
RE0, he's going to put it number 1.
We're on first place,
Revelations.
I guess.
First place.
Let's do it.
RE4 remake is my first place. Still. I freaking love this game. This is a game that the entire time I was playing it, I was like trying to think about what other games like this and why there are not more games like this, because there are a lot of like just horror games or survival horror games that try to take after, I think, the more scary parts of Resident Evil. I don't think there's many games that are like this sort of pace and like style.
Yeah.
And I thought of like The Last of Us, I think is kind of similar, and maybe takes a lot of inspiration from this now that I think about it in hindsight. But I feel like there's just not that many games that are like this style of like, it's almost like tactical action where you have to like swap weapons a bunch and you're using a bunch of consumable items in tactical ways. And like positioning and like routing enemies and stuff like that. It's like most action games, most shooters are like run and gun, or they're like extremely slow and tactical.
Yeah.
There's this kind of middle ground with RE4 that I think is really cool.
Also, I think the way you can sort of stagger zombies and then getting close to deliver like a melee follow-up,
Yeah.
brilliant. Just so cool, especially
The
in a game
combat
where
system.
ammo, you're constantly like, I don't know if I'm ever like, oh shit, I don't have any ammo, but I'm always like, I actually don't have a lot of shotgun ammo right now, so it'd be nice to be able to just like roundhouse this guy
Yeah.
and save a shot or two.
And it's like, oh, like they introduce the like regenerators or something later, and oh, I really should use sniper only for those dudes
Yeah.
instead of just using it to take out other sort of big dudes. So I got to conserve the ammo for that.
It's got its enemy varieties.
Plus, the characters are awesome. I appreciate the RE games that have character interactions.
Where'd everyone go? Bingo? All-timer. All-time line. Best
Freaking
line
Leon's
ever.
great.
So
Leon.
good.
Leon's excellent. Louise is excellent. Ada's awesome.
I know
I think
Saints
this is-
Ashley.
Ashley's there,
Leon!
and she's cool. I mean, she's fine.
Leon!
She's not like
She's kind of
I
annoying
think-
to take care of sometimes.
yeah, but then you also have like the cool gameplay elements of like there's 2 fights going on, and you have to like kind of monitor, make sure that she's not getting attacked, and also deal with the fight you're directly in. And I think that's like a really good way to do the escort type stuff. I don't
It's
know.
crazy to me that so few games with escorts do shit like that.
Yeah.
Where it's the part that always sticks out to me, you're in the castle and she's on like the catwalk up above
Yeah.
and you're being mobbed below, so you gotta like create space for yourself so you can actually aim to protect her. Just good fucking design, man. How have other people not figured out that like that's the
like
secret
thinking-
sauce?
It's like keeping track of and thinking of multiple things at once and like
Exactly.
managing the situation
Mm-hmm.
that not many there's like hardly any games that I can think of that do that sort of thing.
Yeah. Plus, not to mention, if you ever get sick of her, you can just put her in a dumpster.
True.
You can just be like, Ashley, get in that fucking dumpster. And she's like, yes, sir, right away, sir. I'm going in.
I'm guessing this is also Chad's first place.
Well, not the
The,
remake.
the,
I
the
haven't-
original.
I haven't played the remake. Yeah, the original. And it's more like nostalgia. Because of a couple reasons. One, I just remember playing it in the corner tube TV in our room in North Carolina. Very small TV. That mixed with Gears of War 3, just playing the same mission over and over again to get 100,000 kills for that
Oh
achievement.
my god.
Anyways, there's also like, I feel like this was around the time that I actually started being able to conceptualize like how long games are, and like they didn't feel as if they were endless, because there's at a certain age I was like every game just felt too hard and endless. But then like Resident Evil 4 is like the jumping off point of like I actually went through and beat it, and it felt like nice to do, and it didn't feel like it was taking forever. And so I mean that's kind of part of it, just in the gaming journey of things. Like it's just
Sure.
real nice.
To go on to that, I think 4 might be the longest besides 6.
Really?
And they somehow managed to like, in my opinion, like keep the bar so high through that game. It's a pretty long game compared to most Resident Evils.
No,
I-
I'm curious. I'm just gonna look it up. But go ahead.
I'm doing the same. I think it's interesting that your nostalgic memory, Chad, is playing RE4. Mine is playing RE2. I
Mhm.
wonder if that's really why we branch so widely different approaches
Probably.
to what we like in Resident Evil. Because I just didn't like that was not the era for me. Like I was
Mhm.
not interested in Resident Evil at that point. I loved the survival horror of the original 2 games, and then just kind of like, especially 4 and on, I just was kind of like, whatever, until 7 popped back up. But for you, it was kind of the inverse. You never played the originals, and so your first experience with Resident Evil, what did you play 3?
No.
So your first experience with Resident Evil was 4.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, that makes perfect sense as to why our.
I mean,
our-
Alex said it best
Said
though.
there.
I also feel like Resident Evil 4 is like the one of the most beloved. So like,
Mhm.
you know, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 were like good, but they weren't like breaking records or, you know, really grasping.
They're not
the
on
community.
people's greatest games of all time list,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
That kind of thing.
Right, like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on the most influential games of all time
Oh,
from
boy.
BAFTA. Really important.
Oh god, don't even get me started. So I found a list. Resident Evil 6 is the longest, but Resident Evil 4 is second.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
6 is the longest because they put 4 campaigns in that game for some reason.
Yeah.
Because look, man, when you're making the best game of all time, you gotta do it.
Who we got left? Jake?
Yep. So my number 1 is 7, of course.
Yeah, I thought so.
I love horror, and this game just fucking hits, man. I don't know why more horror games aren't set in like normal houses. I think that amplifies the
Yes.
horror so much because I live in a house.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
Fuck, dude,
I don't know how
that's
normal
scary.
their house is. But
It's
Oh, yeah,
normal
that
enough.
is true.
They
From the
have a
outside, it looks normal.
garage.
they have a garage.
They got more doors that go to nowhere than my house does, but
Yeah.
More chainsaws, more
Yeah.
doors held shut by bugs.
yep.
More black goo.
Well, hang on.
So
Hmm.
before
You
you
haven't seen my
continue,
house.
before you continue, 7 is my number 1 too.
Hell
For what it's
yeah.
worth.
Hell yeah.
So
Guys, have you played Visage?
no.
You should play
No.
Visage if you want to play just a house and have it be horror.
It's a good story.
I couldn't tell you it was scary as crap.
I don't know that I. Go ahead, Jake. Then I'll follow up.
7. Yeah, I just really love 7. I think the family's really fun. The story, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that the story is, like, amazing, but for Resident Evil, it's pretty fucking good. It actually has a few twists and turns that I really like. I think it does a lot of really interesting stuff. I think the bosses, it almost feels like emergent gameplay type stuff where, like, you can find the keys to the car and that kind of opens up different possibilities for you. It feels very organic. Rather than Resident Evil usually is like, oh no, there's a big blob and it has a big glowing red orb. And it's like, oh, I shoot the red orb with my guns. I get it. Whereas Resident Evil 7, I don't know. It just feels more organic, like I said. I also love the escape room part.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah,
cool
it's good.
change of pace. So creative, so cool. And it gets away from, like, I feel like sometimes games with puzzles like that will overcomplicate it. Like, you could say maybe Resident Evil 7 is a little bit on the easy side, but to me, it just keeps it moving at a good pace, and I feel clever for figuring it out rather than sitting around going like, well, I don't know. There's too many moving parts. It was perfect. Perfect balance.
It feels good to solve it the first time in the flashback, and then it makes you feel really smart for circumventing it when you play through
The
it
second time,
as
yes.
your main character. Yeah.
So clever, so cool. And then Chris Redfield is at the end, so 10 out of 10,
Yeah.
best game.
There's a DLC that's just a different escape room with a different character when that's mentioned in one of the videotapes.
I don't know how I missed these DLCs entirely for my favorite Resident Evil game, but clearly I'm going to go back and play them. I agree with you on pretty much every point. I love the family. I love the claustrophobia of this game.
Yes.
I always feel stuck. I feel like this is the weakest you ever feel as a character in any Resident Evil game. You constantly are just like, I feel like you're on the edge of your seat. And I think the sound design in this one is particularly good. No matter where you're at in the house, you hear footsteps, you hear pots and pans, you hear the refrigerator closing, you hear doors opening and shutting. Like there is never a moment I felt like where I was like, all right, I'm in a safe place. Never.
Sure. Oh my god, dude! The part that always freaks me out. Thinking of going into the basement for the first time.
Oh, dude.
Just the way it is framed is just like, oh, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
I do
I'm
not.
never going in there.
Do not want to go down there. Like, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah. I also really like, and I know that there was some tension with this game when it came out because it like in essence is outside of the main storyline of Resident Evil. I mean, it's a different guy. Like, it's a character that's not been a part of Resident Evil. What's his name? I wanna say
Ethan Winters.
Yeah, okay, Ethan.
Yeah, it's Ethan.
And he's just looking for his wife, and you're just at a random house in feels like a bayou. It's just like it's strange, taken out of context, out of place game. And I think this was just this was Resident Evil trying to figure out like what
are we?
Yeah, what are we doing? Because they were at a real low prior to this, and I think, I mean, a real low. It's amazing they went from 4 to 5 to 6, and then they were like, all right, okay, let's roll it back, reel it in a little bit. This game just felt in almost every aspect like a perfect Resident Evil game for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. The one bad thing I'll say is the tar monsters. Maybe could have used another pass in the design phase. I don't know. They're not very scary.
Yeah.
I
They're
had a thought
Yeah.
while you're talking about the family. I was remembering the final boss fight in that game and how uninteresting a lot of Resident Evil boss fights are, where they're big blob monsters. And I was like, why don't they do something different with that? I realized they tried that in 8. They had a swamp monster and a robot guy, and those didn't go over well either.
Yeah, no, not
That's
great.
really unfortunate. Yeah.
Caleb.
My first place is number 2, the remake.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. The police department is so fun to explore. It's
That's
so
like
interesting.
Isn't that the very first thing you do in the game?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, PD.
It's like the
Okay,
first
yeah.
half though.
Yeah, it's long.
Like it's very long. Like I know we
The
were
very
bitching about the
first thing
sewers,
is fight through the streets.
but
Oh,
yeah,
true, true,
that's
true,
so
true.
short. So
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
Yeah, the police department is just really, really fun to explore. I think it's got really good level design. And then they introduce Mr. X, and suddenly
Forget
you're
it, man.
backtracking through
Forget
places that you had been avoiding this whole time and having to find ways around. Oh, it's so good. There's so much tension when Mr. X is following you.
Would you say he's the scariest antagonist in Resident Evil?
It's definitely
Hmm.
Wesker. Wesker's scary.
7 minutes.
No, it's definitely Mr. X. I
Yeah,
will never forget.
probably.
It's a part. I know. I'm sure it's like scripted, but it's a part where you're going through like this dark part, like the cells, I guess, the holding cells of RPD, and you walk past all these cells full of zombies, and you're like, "Fuck!"
Mhm.
I'm like, that's about to open. I'm gonna
Oh,
fight them.
yeah.
And you get to the end, and if you get to the part where you open it, you can look to the left, and there's another hallway. There's nothing in that hallway. You can walk down that hallway, and I'm like, I am so fucking smart. I hit the button, I hear the cells open, I go, nice try, idiots. Go down the other hallway. Mr. X fucking Kool-Aid Man's through the wall and is like, oh, you were going this way? It's like, oh my fucking god, now I need to go through the cells.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like, the coolest, just so good, man. I love
Yeah.
that part. So brilliant, so good.
There's
And
a
you-
couple
you
parts that he
feel-
got me pretty
Mm.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Showing up out of nowhere.
There's you always get to the main safety room and you're like, all right, I'm fine. He's not going to follow me in here. I'll be fine for a while. And you get a few hours
yeah.
later and suddenly he just follows you in. There's no like,
Yeah.
he just follows you and you don't even know until you turn around and see him chasing you
So
down.
good.
So good.
The game also has neat ideas around replayability because it's got like the Claire route.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, I've never played Claire. I only played Leon's. I only played through that game once. I want to do another playthrough, but you know.
I
there's a lot
guess
of things
like
to learn.
the way it works is there's 2 runs and it doesn't matter which one you play first, but it'll move stuff around the map the second time you play through it with the other character.
Yeah, there's like a set of doors that one character can't open and the other character can
Yeah.
because they have the right keys, and it just changes the routing a little bit.
Well, and your weapons, your loadout's totally different, right?
Yeah, you get some different weapons.
And I
Start with a
think
submachine gun, and you get a grenade launcher as Claire. Well, as a second character, I guess.
yeah. Aaron, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think I had heard in the original that like literally the items you picked up would carry forward between runs.
I am not gonna lie. I've only played it once,
Okay.
so I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay, I might be talking out my ass there, but I had heard that there was something where like if you pick up an item as Leon, if you go back and play through as Claire, it won't be there. So there was like a 2 playthrough kind of mentality there.
Interesting.
Did you play Leon or Claire?
Leon.
Okay.
For boys only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
no
original
girls.
RE. Wait, no. I want RE2.
The issue really is, like Leon gets a shotgun, and I'm like, I do want a shotgun more than a grenade launcher. Like
Grenade launcher.
I'm a
pretty
shotgun
good.
man. I believe you. It sounds good, but like when there's a zombie in my face, I don't want to be futzing around with explosives. I want to point and click. I want
Oh.
that man gone.
You're right. So whatever you pick up from the crate, you can only pick up the other item with your second playthrough. The first item you pick up will be gone,
Wild.
so it's permanent. That's
crazy,
that's
man.
pretty cool.
Interesting.
Makes me want to check out the originals. I don't know.
This game came out in 1998, and they were like, you know what we should do? We should have a complete second run through, and all the items you take the first time you just can't use them. They're gone.
And you know what they did a few years later? They said, let's get rid of the box.
Yeah, why even
This
use a
box.
box?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Boxes are dumb.
Just leave it all on the ground.
Guys,
Man,
I think
I've downloaded RE4 original, intending to check that out and see how
Oh,
it's
boy.
different from the remake too.
oh boy. That one's probably aged okay.
I
Yeah, I
have
think
played
so.
the original fairly recently. It's still very fun. You know, it's obviously it's not as fast and intense as the remake, but I think it's still really good. Is that
What
everyone?
I-
Do we
I
miss
think
what
that's
I-
a
what I-
re-ranking.
What I learned from this is that two of us, or two sets of us, have chosen games based entirely on the style of Resident Evil games we like, and The Fifth of Us is just wrong.
Hmm.
That's what I've learned.
Wow.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's unfortunate,
Sick.
Caleb.
We can't all pick the best game. It's okay.
True.
Well, that was a lot more intense of a discussion than I expected, but that was cool.
It was
Yeah, I'm
interesting
glad
to
we
see how
finally did it. I
all
want.
over the place our rankings were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there was enough consistency there. 6 was the worst one.
We will not be posting ordered lists for anybody. You're going to have to go through the hour and listen.
Yeah, you're gonna have to scrub
Build
that.
the list yourself.
Look, we need the listen time.
So is anybody going to go back and play like Code Veronica now and the other ones and see?
They're
or,
remaking
like,
Code
They're
Veronica.
remaking Veronica.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's right.
Coming out
So
in
listen.
27.
Don't need to.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Yep. That game will probably be awesome.
I bet it will.
I'm sure they're going to do a 1 remake. Probably after Veronica, but I don't know. Maybe they'll do Revelation stuff first.
There's no way. Man. The problem is, they're running out of shit to remake. I don't even know what would be. I mean, 1 and Veronica are the obvious choices, but then what? Dead Aim? Survivor? They could do Survivor. That could be interesting. It was like a multiplayer spin-off.
So I since I haven't played any of the remakes, are they all built on the same system?
Yeah, they're
Or-
all in the RE engine.
They're all on the RE engine. Okay.
Yeah, so they all look stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
Okay. Man, all right, time to go back and play them.
Hell
It's
yeah.
been It's been wow. It's been almost 26 20 how many what year is it? I can't
I
do math
mean-
right now.
6 or 7.
It's almost 25 years since I played RE2.
Based on your list, you should at least play the RE2 remake.
Yeah.
I'll
It's a
definitely play it.
banger, man. You are gonna love it.
I don't know why I didn't play it when it came out. Probably too many things to play. That's
Too
always
many
the
things to
problem.
play.
It's
Yeah.
almost always the problem.
Too busy with Tomba 2.
Dude, I hope they
Gosh.
remake it.
Didn't they remake the first one? What's
They
going on?
did. They did a remake for the
I
first
don't
one.
know why.
Probably it didn't do very well, and they decided not to remake
I
the
suspect that's the
sequel.
case.
Oof.
They're like, all right, did that remake sell well? They're like, it sold well in like the Midwest for some reason, but everywhere
One
else is
ISP
kind of
bought
not.
30 copies. I don't know. Or
You
one
know-
IP address.
Staying on topic to Resident Evil, you guys see that they're coming out with like a horror style movie September 18th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Zach Kreger.
Yep. Of weapons fame.
Yeah. People like his other horror movies, so they're like, maybe this will be like actually
Could be a
good.
banger.
Or of Whitest Kids You Know fame, if that's where you know.
Yeah.
Seems neat. I'm down to watch that.
Yeah.
I'm curious, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen what they can do with bad Resident Evil movies. Hopefully, we'll get a.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? I don't think there's any bad Resident Evil movies.
They're all
Raccoon
ba-
City's
pretty-
incredible.
Pretty much bangers, dude.
I kind of like all the. What's her name that plays
Mila
in most of them?
Jovovich.
Yeah. I kind of
Yes.
like most of those.
They're fun.
They're
Yeah.
fun.
They're
yeah.
not good. They're fun.
You think she's gonna be in the new one?
Hopefully she shows up.
Alex,
That
Wouldn't
would
that
be
be
awesome.
so
She
fucking
might.
funny?
That would be awesome.
Alex, are you not a fan of Welcome to Raccoon City? It's got Robbie Amell in it, and I feel like literally anything he's in, you're like, yeah, man, yeah, this is peak.
I like him. I haven't seen that actually. Maybe I would like it.
You should watch it. Let me know.
I started after I finished RE9. I started looking up the movies and like how the watch order, and I got overwhelmed, and then just like didn't do
There's
it.
a lot.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move into news. I had a couple things I want to talk about. Xbox announced that they're doing backwards compatibility on PC, quote unquote backwards compatibility. They announced 4 titles from the original Xbox that are available on PC now. You can go buy them in the Microsoft Store.
Bro, all I'm saying is we grab the Fusion Frenzy and we play that at Extra Life.
We do Fusion Frenzy. So Fusion Frenzy is one of them. A game called Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge, which I've never heard of. Conquer Live and Reloaded and Blinks the Time Sweeper. Those are the 4.
I've never heard of most of those.
Man, I wanted to play Blink so bad when I was young. Back when the Xbox, I was like, "Fuck, I want to play that." But I didn't have an Xbox, so I never did. So now's my chance, finally.
Is there
I think
plans for there
it's-
to be more games?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
They're going to be going this route, I guess. I would hazard a guess that it's because the next console is just going to be a PC,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so
That
they're trying
makes
to get their
sense.
games working on
Look, you
PC.
can play all these old games
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
on the new Xbox.
So I think it's kind of funny that they call it backwards compatibility, even though
Yeah.
It's just
It's just
Like-
porting.
It's like
re-release.
cross compatibility.
PC is not the console that came before the original. Or like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
weird.
forwards compatibility.
It's a weird way to describe putting your games on PC.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything official from Microsoft, but I think people are claiming these are just emulated. Like they're just running
Huh.
in an official Microsoft emulator when you play them.
That's pretty funny.
Wow.
So I don't know. I don't think they're doing the work to like do what the fans are doing with like the Nintendo games to like actually port stuff to PC,
Interesting.
decompile and recompile and all that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Nobody's doing that for Blinks the Time Skipper?
Yeah, I don't know about
That's
that.
so weird.
The other big story that I thought was really interesting is we have predictions for GTA 6 sales for week 1. Apparently we have numbers for what they did for pre-orders in the first week when pre-orders went up. They made about $260 million. And I guess there's this company that does analytics for games, and they have a couple different models that they apply to these numbers to try to guess what games are going to do in the first week. And they have said, so they have a couple models. They have one that's like, it's a brand new IP. Pre-orders are probably low, and like the game will take off if reviews come in and it does well. They have another one that's like, this is a sequel with performance uncertainty, is what they said. So that usually has lower numbers. And then they have proven sequel, which is like pre-orders are more upfront. And yeah, they just have different mathematical models, I guess, for those different kind of things. So they said, obviously, this is a proven sequel. They're putting that model on it. If they just go with that model, they're saying it's going to sell 51 million copies in the first week.
I mean, I believe it.
That's quite a few. That's
It's a couple.
that's $4.5 billion in sales.
That almost
Um,
covers the development costs.
They said GTA 6 might be a special case because it's like most anticipated game of all time. So they also did a more conservative estimate that would put it at about 37 million units sold, 3.3 billion in sales. Just in case like there's a lot more people that pre-ordered early just because of how anticipated it is.
Mhm.
But
I mean,
somewhere between
it's-
37 and 51 million copies first week, that puts it in like, that already puts it on the list for most games sold all time, like up in like,
Yeah.
upper tens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Can you
gonna
imagine
be crazy.
if they don't land this plane?
Yeah, it comes out and it turns out it sucks.
Oh no.
Always a chance.
I have wondered
uh,
how many like people not like us realize that it does not have GTA Online at launch.
Yeah, that's my
Huh.
biggest thing is that like I feel like the reason GTA 5 is so successful. Who here has played
Mhm.
the actual campaign?
I've played like half of it.
I think I played a
Yeah,
little bit
I
of it.
also I've not finished it either.
Yeah, I may have played like the first couple missions a couple times, but that's about like because accounts getting banned or what. Like, but that's I've never played from start to
Gosh.
finish the campaign. I've always played GTA Online. Also, the fact that we are in 2026 and this game is rumored to come out on PS5 Pro in 30 frames, absolutely astounding.
Yeah.
Diabolical. Like, I don't understand what's going on in freaking the gaming industry nowadays, but it is it needs to be a shakeup.
Yeah, I guess those are just for PS5 sales, huh? Those
I think it's
PS5.
going to
Those
Xbox,
figures.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, Xbox.
Masterclass has been claiming that he's not
Yeah,
buying
the
it on
Xbox does
PS5.
still exist, Caleb.
it
As much
Dang,
as
he's
they're
gonna- It
trying
doesn't
to
feel like
destroy
it does. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gonna play it on Xbox, dude.
Yeah, Masterclass is going to play it on Xbox. Honestly, I'll buy an
Wow.
Xbox and play it over there. I'm not freaking buying it on PlayStation anymore.
Do they even have a release date for PC?
Nah.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I
Probably
would
a year or
guess
two
it's gonna
after.
Be a year. Yeah.
A year or two? That's insane.
Yeah, it's like 4 more
Yeah.
showers till PC release.
I think it was like 2 years for 5, maybe. Maybe I'm crazy.
Took a
about
while.
that. But it was a while, yeah. Yeah, that's basically all I want to say about
Like how
that.
everybody just moved over that.
I smirked.
Got a couple more stories here. There was some drama in World of Warcraft.
Oh
of all
yeah,
places.
anybody hear about this? Little GM getting fired?
No.
Very briefly, I saw something about this.
Yeah, so Mythic Plus dungeons are like the end game content that you get into. You progress through, like the keys are numbered +1, +2, +3, etc. They get harder and harder. More mechanics get added on. As you go up and up and up. I think it's also slightly competitive. This is where I've fallen short in my research. But I think there's leaderboards. So like if you're at like plus 21, 29, etc., like it'll actually say your name on like leaderboards and stuff like that. Apparently, and very high end content, 2 bosses just insta-died. And then somebody posted the combat logs. So earlier this week, a Reddit user posted combat logs, Mythic Plus dungeon, where a boss with almost full health died instantly to a GM ability. Not long after, another Reddit user found evidence that GM did the same thing to a boss earlier in the run. So apparently the GM's just been spectating these runs and just killing bosses for their friends, thinking that they just wouldn't get caught.
Wow.
Sick,
Yeah.
dude.
Wow.
First of all, this is bizarre to me because when I played WoW and I had to put in a ticket, I've never interacted with like the OG like GM being in the game. Like I didn't even know they actually had in-game GMs anymore. So that's one thing that's just kind of bizarre to me. The second thing is like, why would you do this?
Yeah. What's the point of this?
Yeah, is that like fun?
Is
Yeah.
it
Go
even,
in
is it even
there.
fun for the people who are
anyone?
playing? Yeah, like,
Yeah,
who-
I feel
who
like
could it
That's what I'm
possibly be
saying.
fun?
I mean, you get if it's leaderboard stuff. I mean, you get your name
Yeah.
up there. It's just the
Yeah.
cheats. I mean, it's kind of like you're looking at Dusty raid races and stuff like that. Like people cheating in that.
I don't know, man, but
Yeah.
this isn't the 90s anymore. You're gonna put your thing up there and say, "Oh yeah, we beat it in 10 seconds," and it's like, "Well, no, you fucking didn't."
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, like for some reason, this brings me back to when we were playing. What is the name of that game? Like the Boxcar Kids or something.
Destiny 2.
When the guy was like, the dev was in there and was like, M2.
Yeah.
You guys remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, I would find as interesting. Somebody in the game interacting with me in a way that does not affect the gameplay whatsoever, but maybe is a bit like jarring or interesting. But deleting a boss, which is like one of the main end game components of like that doesn't even make any sense. That's not fun for anyone. Not for them, and not for any of the players.
It's like people that aim hack in FPS. Like, I don't get it. Like,
I
Yeah.
don't understand that at all. How can that be any fun?
like
Man,
you
I
just
think
walk
that'd be
through and hold the fire button, and you're like, "Huh, win."
It's pretty much the same thing as using a controller on PC. So
Dang.
It's legal cheats. I actually saw a video the other day of guys talking about controller settings, and he was like, "Yeah, look at this," and he has like an enemy like strafing back and forth, and the controller doesn't move at all. Right? He switches a setting, and the controller just follows the guy. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand, man. But I guess because the like PC aim is just so like mouse aim is just so easy compared to controller. You have
It
your
takes
whole arm
skill, my
aim.
guy.
Wild.
Anyways, more
I have
MMO
to- I have to
drama.
Practice that aim. Yeah, MMO drama. Not WoW
Yeah.
this time.
No, not WoW. This is Final Fantasy. This has been kind of ongoing, and I've just thought it was interesting, and I wanted to bring it up because, like I said, I thought it was interesting. So there's like different plugins and stuff that you can use in Final Fantasy 14. So for for us, we're using it specifically for like text to speech, so that we don't have to like read all of the massive book of 300 hours worth of content that you have to get through in the story. Only like, I don't know, 90 of it is voice acted. So, so the rest of it, you know, we use text to speech mods. So like anytime you're interacting with characters, like it'll just read it for you. Cool stuff. Apparently, there's also plugins where you can stalk people. Which you're like, why would anybody want to stalk people in a game? Well, people are weird. And they use a plugin to basically like sift through like player data and then also account IDs and like when people have logged in and logged out, and they like track alternate characters, and they can see like where you are like in the world, even if you're hidden, like if you're appearing offline, so that they can like find you and come and harass you. So weird stuff. Apparently it's been banned a couple times, renamed, recreated. The freaking like lead dev on whatever the plugin is constantly trying to get it out there, and it's saying like the most bizarre stuff. Is like, well, no, this plugin's used for XYZ. It's not. It's just to stalk people. You just don't do that.
Heck yeah, dude. There's some weird people in Final Fantasy, I will say.
There's some weird people in
In-
all online video games, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Various,
it doesn't matter where you're
various
playing.
yeah.
I get it. You get into the games that are more like role playing, and it gets a little
Mhm.
stranger. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can find weird people in GTA Online. There's weird people everywhere.
Yeah. What's up with Hasbro? We got drama on Hasbro?
Does it say drama? Did I write drama? I didn't write drama.
No,
Did I?
I just assumed all of it was drama.
Well, I mean, you maybe I don't, cause like, didn't Hasbro and like Wizards of the Coast like have a falling out with Larian or whatever, and like Larian basically said that they weren't going to do anything with them ever again or something like that.
I don't think they had much of a falling out.
I
I
don't-
think just
yeah, I don't
Larian
think there was
wanted
like
to do
bad
something else.
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think Larian didn't want to do
Baldur's Gate 4.
PG Baldur's Gate 4. They just
Yeah.
wanted to do their own thing.
Okay, well, Hasbro has taken a 56 million hit after canceling several games. This is more up Alex's alley, but you know,
Oh,
Mhm.
there's no
Dang
layoffs,
it.
so it looks like.
okay, good. I was about to say we had no layoffs at the beginning.
So
They cancel Exodus.
those games were slated for 2028. The company is shifting focus based on its biggest franchises. After all the cancellations, Hasbro says Baldur's Gate 3 will remain a huge part of its future. The company believes game success proves players want high-quality games based on brands like Dungeons and
What?
Dragons. Okay, so my first thing,
We want high quality games? Who told
I
you?
want I want more slop.
Yeah, I want Just Slop.
yeah, my first thing is like no duh. My second thing, we just said that Larian's not going to be working with them anymore. So what are
Yeah.
they going to do?
I think they have said they're gonna do Baldur's Gate 4. I think they said that a while ago, but I just don't
Yeah.
know if they've figured out who's doing that or if they have
Man,
announced anything about that at all besides they want to do it.
This is so reminiscent of Sony like canceling Destiny and then just being like, "Oh, by the way, we're gonna focus on live service." Like, it's-
Yeah, right. We fired the one guys we had who knew how to do this, and now we're gonna focus on it. It's like, well, okay. I don't know, man. Can you imagine being the studio that tries to make a Baldur's Gate 4 after Baldur's Gate 3?
Nah, dude, that
Yeah,
would suck.
no.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't
Why
want
would
to
you- why
fucking
would you
do it,
do it?
dude.
It's
they're
gonna be
probably gonna come out with the game and immediately get laid off.
I mean,
Gosh.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You just got to be
Alex will
looking
tell
for a
us all
job
about
while
it.
you're working on this. You know, get the
Yeah.
paycheck, and you know you're about to bounce.
They haven't specified which games they canceled.
That was just a random tweet that I saw. So
Okay. Because they
Man.
got Exodus coming out, right? That's the Wizards game that's coming out.
That is, yeah. They're trying to spark their whole new sci-fi system. It's like
is that
a
coming out in
tabletop
2028?
system and
Though?
video game and all that.
I think it's next year.
Yeah, I think we're good as long as it's not like 2028 and beyond.
Okay.
That game looks cool.
It does look cool.
I'm excited for it.
I freaking hate this next topic.
By the way, before we jump, I just realized because we were talking about this earlier, but Tomba 2 did actually re-release on December 15th of last year.
And they
There is
did
a
it.
special edition on Steam that came out, and we can buy it and go play it right now.
There you
Oh,
go.
It has-
it's not a.
It
okay,
has
it's not a
rewind
remake.
features. It's made by the same people. It's made by Whoopi Games, who made the first re-release.
Well, they also
with
made the
limited
original
run.
game. Whoopi can't make.
Is it the
original
same
game.
developer?
Yeah,
They remade their own game? Nice.
with limited run. Who's the guys who do all the retro games?
Mhm, mhm.
But yeah,
Well-
it exists on the Steam store.
They do physical
as of
releases
December.
too.
Interestingly, I'm looking on Steam. Tomba Special Edition, developer and publisher, limited run games. No mention of the original devs. But then
The
Tomba
first
2
one?
does.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they saw what they did with the first one. They were like, "We like that. We'll help with the second one."
Maybe,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't-
It's
It's
weird.
just. I think it's just a re-release with a couple of edits. It's not like a remake.
I
It
don't
still
think
looks
I mean,
identical
they
to
didn't
the
remake
original.
Tomba 1. They didn't actually
Dang.
remake it. They just
Yeah, yeah.
re-released it. Yeah.
Oh, we need like
They-
a RE
they at least
engine
had- they at least
graphical
had an
upgrade. Is what we're saying.
HD, an
Mhm.
HD upgrade for the first one, I think.
Well, I think. Wow. Okay. I mean, they did include new features in this. They have like different types of
I
save
need
and rewind.
I need to see
features that-
Tomba's nose hairs and his pores.
No, you
before I'll
don't.
play it.
You
The
just need to
Tomba
see
one, it's
how
not
dirty
HD.
the chickens are before you wash them. That's what you need to see. They're so dirty, dude.
The
And
flecks
they
of
won't
dirt in their
get in the
feathers.
washing machine.
That's tough.
Yeah,
I hate
you
when
gotta
they do
throw them in
that.
there, man.
All right.
All right, there's
Now, sorry,
there's a
Chad.
couple.
Like I do totally agree that this is I don't want to talk about this in stuff, the first item, but this is
Why?
probably the most Alex topic that
Not
could
true.
possibly be listed in stuff.
Come on.
If you have not somehow figured out how to pre-order this, I'll be surprised.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm not buying it. First of
Get
all,
out
okay.
of here.
This is first of all, what are we talking about? I have a couple things that aren't necessarily news, but I thought they were cool, so they're in our stuff section. First thing is a company called Augmental is putting out a device called the MouthPad.
So did you say
I'm
mouse
already
pad
mad.
with a lisp?
It
Oh,
is
okay.
kind of like saying mousepad with a lisp. It is MouthPad. It is a device that goes in your mouth.
I already
It
don't
kind of
like
looks like a little Invisalign tray, sort of, and it's got like a plate that goes on the roof of your mouth, and you can use it like a mouse with your tongue. Like your tongue acts as the finger on a touchpad. Which
Man.
Just
Fair
watch,
enough,
watch
the
the
cast.
quick
And
videos
thinks-
on their page so you understand how this works.
which everybody's making fun of me and everybody's rolling their eyes and everything. But now I'm going to tell you that this is an accessibility device for people that cannot use regular mice primarily.
Mm.
I'm well
And-
aware what it's intended for.
You know what it's mostly going to be used for, though?
What?
Mhm.
People are going to buy it,
Mhm.
and then they're going to be double fisting while scrolling on the internet.
Oh my
Not where
the
I thought
answer
we
is
were going.
always porn. The answer
Thank
is
you, Aaron.
always
Thank
porn.
you.
I think it'd be
Obviously,
so
I've
cool.
seen those anime
even
games.
as
I
an
know what
able-bodied
this
person.
controller is for.
Oh, that's even worse. Double fisting while playing the anime games.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay, let's backtrack to the important part. I do like that they're developing accessibility controls to be
Mhm.
for people to be able to access computers. I think it's hugely important.
I think
Does
it's a really-
humanity end up ruining every device that's created?
Yeah.
Yes.
The answer is
Oh, yeah.
yes.
It is the
100%.
one thing we're definitely good at, is ruining everything.
I
Yep.
wonder
It's
how I
such
can
a-
elevate my gameplay with this device.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like extra hotkeys, you know? Accessible in your mouth at all
And
times.
when he said, "I'm not going to buy one of these," he already bought it. Is what he meant.
Dude, you
No, I
get
didn't.
foot
They're
pedals and the
extremely
mouth
expensive,
pad.
first of all.
Yeah, but if you
They're-
buy two,
it's like
you can sell the other one.
$1,400
Yeah, but you
for
buy
one of these.
two for $1,900, and then you sell the other one, and
Oh
really,
my gosh.
you spend less than $1,000 at that point.
That's true. That's a good point. I don't know.
So you
I-
find a buddy, and you both get mouth pads together.
Mouthpad.
Need a mouth buddy.
I don't know what
I
you're going to
expect
do with your mouth
this
pads together,
in
but
like
Oh, I know.
a 007 movie or something where somebody has to like undercover be doing some sort of mouse work, and they're like controlling their phone or a computer in their mouth while they're at the poker table.
It's like,
Like
having your
hacking
phone in your
something, or-
pocket and texting something by
Yeah.
memorizing where the keys are, except you don't need to do
Yeah.
that because the controller's in your mouth.
It's in your mouth. You're
And
just
they're like,
doing
"Do
it.
you want another card or not?" And you go,
I think it's a really good idea. I can't believe I haven't seen it before. I don't know. It's got like it's mostly tongue based, but it can do like breath stuff apparently and like head tilt stuff.
Please don't say
I
it's
don't know.
mostly tongue based.
And don't say breath stuff either. None of that. None of
I don't
that.
like any of it.
So
Oh,
so
my
this is the
God.
mouse.
Wait, there's that study where when you're breathing out, you have more reaction time, right?
Mm.
Therefore, I bind my breathing out to firing. So anytime I walk around a corner, I breathe out and just, light some people up. You know what I mean?
You get jump scare.
Yeah. Wow. So this is their mouse replacement basically, and then to go along with it, they're also putting out another device called Vox, which is a microphone that you wear like a stethoscope. Basically, it like sits against your chest, and it listens through your body. So the idea is like you can be in a loud place, you can be in a place where you don't want to be loud, and you can dictate to it. So
How
you can
cool.
do like typing.
Is it like bone
Very cool.
inductive? It's like sit on your
I don't-
sternum or something?
They said it acts or like it works like a stethoscope. Is what they said. I don't
Huh.
think it's like bone conductive because those you wear up around your neck
Yeah.
usually.
Research has found that there's an uprise in chest cancer lately.
But apparently it'll like pick up whispers. It'll pick up stuff like you're in a crowded coffee house or whatever, and you like talk quietly to yourself. You can dictate things, that sort of thing, like library settings, that kind of thing. Cool idea.
Alex, we need this so that we can all understand what you're mumbling all the time.
Dang, get him.
Everybody, welcome to Forecast. Alex.
Oh,
I know what he
Anyway.
said because it's text to
Anyway.
speech. Got it.
Wow.
I also throw in here Bennett Foddy is cool because I happened across a post. There's like a game dev subreddit, and somebody was asking the community, like, they're trying to replicate the hammer physics from Bennett Foddy's Getting Over It, and they weren't like figuring out how he did it. And Bennett Foddy himself showed up in the thread and talked about how he built it and then posted a code snippet for how the hammer works. Like exactly from the game. And I thought
What
that
a
was so
cool
cool.
guy.
It's a cool guy. Aaron, did you ever check out Baby Steps?
No, I did watch a trailer of it. Is it supposed to be Bennett Foddy?
It
Like the-
is.
I don't know.
I mean,
if
the
it's
character
based
in the
on
game.
Him.
Oh,
Yeah,
no idea.
I don't know. It could be.
I feel like it is.
It just looks like
I've
him
never
with a
seen
beard.
him, so I don't know.
I don't know what he looks like. Yeah,
I was
But
assuming it was him.
I always imagined
Is he
him.
also the
he's
guy
the
in the
guy in
pot?
the. I was about to
Yeah.
say. I always imagined him as the guy in the pot.
And the Quap.
and the
Quapper.
Quap guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all him.
It does not give quite the same vibe as Cairn.
No.
That's weird. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Well, I don't. I guess disagree to agree.
Yeah.
Got to climb the mountain, dude.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
game.
Yep, totally.
Let's move into some film stuff because some big movies are coming out and have come out. First up, we started having an entire Doomsday conversation before this podcast, and we were recording, and then somebody
Man.
was like, "Why are we not recording this?"
Yeah, if you want to hear the whole thing, sign up for our Patreon, www.patreonhorizon.net.
What a good domain.
At the $500 tier, you can hear our pre-podcast podcasts.
Yep, it's pretty sick.
It's where we have all the good content.
Yeah.
Which is kind of wild because
How
we
did
weren't even
that?
recording, so we probably just like had Claude just fake something.
Yeah,
Mm.
100%.
If they pay us
I-
enough, we'll use time travel or something. Figure it out.
I think we left off with I was talking about how I was watching a movie critic, and she was saying after watching the trailer, she has no idea what Doomsday is going to be about. And then I think we paused because
Yeah,
Jake was saying something about like there were so many characters he didn't care about anymore after watching the trailer. All the
Yeah,
characters he does care about
yeah.
are gone.
They go for like the glory shots, and like you think of like the first Avengers, there's that it spins around. You've got Thor, he spins his hammer, and Captain America with the shield and the Hulk. And this one, it's like Ant-Man and Gambit are standing in a room, and I'm like, fuck, dude, that's grim. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not
Wait,
gonna lie.
when did Gambit get into this?
It's
We got
Channing Tatum,
Gambit now?
dude.
Oh, it's
Deadpool
that
Wolverine.
Gambit.
Deadpool
Yeah, it's
and
that
Wolverine,
Gambit.
yep.
With
Okay.
with his Bayou French Creole accent. Oh my
Gotta
gosh.
have that, man. Come on.
It's just, I don't know. Maybe I've been out of the game too long, but I'm just like, I
I
don't really care what Ant-Man's up to. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was funny when he was important in Endgame, but that's because I didn't care about him.
I think they're gonna. I mean, they're definitely gonna include like all those characters you do care about because they've announced the cast, which is basically
Yeah.
everybody in
Yeah.
existence.
All of them.
Even characters from universes that you thought weren't associated with this universe, they're in there. But yeah, I haven't watched the trailer, so I can't really comment. But I imagine they're trying to hold some stuff back.
I
Certainly.
mean, yeah, I don't
They
know,
are-
man.
They're putting out Endgame in theaters again in September. Supposedly there's going to be like 7 extra minutes of content in that movie that is going to somehow relate to Doomsday.
No, I'm not doing it, guys. Listen.
You're not going to go watch Endgame in theaters to see 7
I'm
minutes?
not. Honestly,
footage?
I almost never want to watch Endgame again. I feel like I had such like an amazing experience watching it for the first time in theaters, and I know my second viewing is not going to be as good.
Here's the
Like,
thing.
not to say
though.
it's a bad movie, but I had such like there was so much hype. I had literally been waiting for that movie since I was in high
Man.
school.
Here's the thing, though. We all need to band together to ensure that it beats Avatar because I cannot let Avatar be the highest grossing film
That's
of all
hilarious.
time permanently.
You're talking about
Gosh.
the new animated
the
Avatar
new,
movie.
yeah, the new one. Yeah. No. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
no.
Avatar:
It's the
The
M
Last
Night Shyamalan.
Airbender.
Mhm.
Okay,
No,
yeah, that
I-
one. They're putting that one back in theaters.
Yeah, they
When
are.
I saw
They are.
this announcement, I realized that them putting this movie back in theaters could bump it above the original Avatar for box
Oh
office
my
gross.
God.
It only
do it,
needs to
please.
make $230 million.
This also leads me to my gripe about the fact that you can re-release a movie and have it go towards box office.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I mean, that's
It's kinda
fucking
weird.
stupid.
I wrote something in the group chat like, "All right, Alex, you and I are gonna race on Saturday. See how far we can get. If I lose, I'm just gonna also run Sunday to make sure I run further than you."
Yeah, dude.
That's
What?
It's weird. It's a weird metric. Include all that. You could just look at a list of original release runtime, I guess. Probably exists. But the ones that everybody cites are total across all releases. So actually, technically, Endgame original release and Avatar original release, Endgame actually beats Avatar.
Wow.
Take that, Avatar.
But Avatar
really
had
think-
released
I really think these numbers should just be opening weekend because that's what really matters.
just opening weekend.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's when I feel like if opening weekend numbers are high, I know the hype is there. And it can be
But,
both
like-
domestic and international, but like the continuation of it, the thing is like all of these people who really want to pump up numbers just leave the movies in theaters forever.
True.
And then when they're done with that, they'll just re-release it. Like we're talking about here to get more
if you only do opening weekend, then you would miss out on things like Morbius because we were all busy that weekend. So
That's true, we were.
Or
It is
Concord.
true. Or Concord.
So-
I was everybody done talking about the cast because I did want to bring up something else about Doomsday, but I don't want to skip.
sure.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
I was just gonna say the re-release with the 7 minutes thing and it being Endgame, and there's a bunch of contents released since Endgame. So I'm wondering, does that mean they're trying to say like it's okay if you've missed the last few years? Like, if you got off at Endgame, you can get back in here and it's okay. Will like explain what has happened or something. I don't know.
Literally nothing's happened. So like,
I mean, they kind of
Okay,
got fucked, right? Because they were setting up Jonathan Majors to be
Yeah.
the next big villain, and then they were
And
like,
then Ant-Man
"Ooh."
beat him.
Yeah,
And they
yep,
fired him.
Ant-Man beat him up at the end.
So, okay, if you guys were to say in Phase 5 and 6, what movies were like standouts to you
Spider-Man.
Was any-
That's it.
besides Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Like nothing.
I don't know if I watched it. I mean, I guess I watched Fantastic Four, and it was fine.
I like
think
the
Shang-Chi's pretty
Thunderbolts.
good.
Shang-Chi's good.
I think they started coming out with good television, and then they just retconned everything in the WandaVision
Yeah.
movie. Wait, it's not a Wanda movie.
Sorry. Sorry.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
They had all this character development for Scarlet Witch, and they're just like, let's get rid of it.
Yeah, get her out of here.
She's
We're
evil,
bored. She's
actually.
a girl. Wow, gross.
I like Shang-Chi. I like Thunderbolts. I like Fantastic
good.
Four.
Oh, Thunderbolts is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Thunderbolts.
I for some reason I don't play Thunder, even though it is in the Phase 4 and 5. I don't. It's its own thing. Like it was actually really good. I also think the Black Widow movie wasn't bad. It just came out at a bad time.
What a weird spot to
Yep.
release that movie.
Yeah.
Imagine how cool that movie would have been. How good it would have been had it been released. I mean, even
Before
pre like
Endgame.
Infinity War.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
it
like
have
they
made so
murdered
much
her,
more
like-
sense? Yeah, to make us care about a character before you kill her off rather than kill her off and being like, don't you want to see what she was up to though? It's like, well, not really, actually. Kind of doesn't matter anymore.
Listen, they had to squeeze out the prequel, okay?
I get it.
The one thing I wanted to bring up is that this is launching on the same day or releasing on the same day as Dune Part 3.
Yeah.
And you guys probably talked about this while I've been gone for the past 3 years, but the issue is that Dune obviously has exclusive rights to IMAX. So now Doomsday can't release on IMAX theaters at all. And so to combat this, Marvel in all of their brilliance has decided to coin this as Infinity Vision is
I
the
hate-
theater format you should go watch Doomsday in.
I'm
What does this
mad.
mean? What does that mean?
It doesn't
I thought you were
actually
joking
mean
when you said this earlier. I thought
No,
that
it
was a
does-
joke.
it doesn't mean
I
really
googled this after you
anything.
texted it, and I was like, I could not find. Like, I was
It
like, what
has
is
to
this
do-
joke?
Yeah, like if you go read on their website, it has to do with the fact that they have to have a 4K projector. They have to have 7.1 surround. They have to have a certain lumen output from the projector and a certain contrast ratio. And if you look at that, almost all large format screens in the United States, or at least a majority of them, meet those requirements. So you want to go to like a RPX or a premium format or a 4D or whatever that one's called, Dolby Vision. All of them meet the requirements of Infinity Vision. So it's nothing other than a marketing ploy to say, well, this is equivalent to watching Dune in IMAX. It's the same. It's
Yeah, even like the mid-tier theaters, like the Studio 28 has like IMAX and Dolby Vision, but then it also has something that they call XL, which would pretty much we don't
Prime
go
XL.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, which that counts too. Yeah, it's just a quote unquote certification to try to do marketing because they can't get
Yeah.
IMAX.
The three main ones are it has to be a screen of 50 feet wide, which has to be supported by laser projection and has to be accompanied by a 7.1 Dolby surround sound system. Can you imagine going to a movie in 2026 and they're like, this is 5.1, guys?
So, is this the same thing that's happening with the Odyssey and Spider-Man coming out? Because
Yes,
I
the
saw
Odyssey
an
has
advertisement.
exclusive.
Because I saw an advertisement for Spider-Man that specifically said it was filmed for Screen X, which I had never heard of Screen X before this advertisement.
Oh.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
really
they
need to see.
Screen X is like a screen that like wraps around the front and like goes to your sides, kind of.
Why?
They probably just did a
yeah.
marketing partnership with them because they couldn't get the IMAX because the Odyssey has exclusive rights to the IMAX for a bit.
Y'all, do we really need to see Spider-Man in IMAX?
No.
Like, is that like I am
Honestly-
excited for Brand New Day. I'll say that, but I don't need it
Yeah.
in IMAX, man.
Anymore, I really like watching movies at Dolby Cinema theaters, Dolby Vision. I think the
Yeah.
sound quality is premium and the contrast ratio beats anything else. Anything else. It's incredible. I don't
What
need a
did we
freaking.
see Bleach on, Alex? Because that was, whew.
That was just a normal theater, I think.
Yeah. Going from
like unmarked.
Don't get me wrong. It was good. Well, it was 3 episodes, but it was a good movie. But like, we both made the comment that like, I guess we're just so used to our OLEDs watching anime that going to that, it seems so dull and dark.
It was
Oh, yeah.
dim in the theater. I was like, this is weird.
It is weird.
So
Can't wait to rewatch it on the OLED.
yeah, dude. Also, most of us have seen the Odyssey, I think.
Oh yeah.
Has everyone seen it at this point? Chad, have you
Oh
seen it?
yeah.
Chad is not, but
Okay.
Jake did go
and you
see
shouldn't
it.
spoil the story. I don't know it, so.
Yeah. No spoilers.
I
Only
just
like
put this in here
3,000 years
because
old, guys.
Mhm.
I wanted to talk about two things primarily. One, I think this is probably the first time that the general public has had knowledge about the formats, or this is the most knowledgeable the general public has been about the formats that a movie is played in at a movie theater.
Yeah.
There are spreadsheets out there
Oh
to
my
show you the difference
God.
between IMAX 70 millimeter, IMAX dual laser projection, large screen format, 70 millimeter, 35 millimeter, standard. And it goes on and on and on. Dolby Vision, I mean everything. And on top of that, like there are lists and people flying or driving long distances just to go see it in 1.43 to 1. If you can't see it in 1.43 to 1, it's in 70 millimeter. Oh, I'm gonna go do 1.43 to 1 laser to dual laser like we did. Like I love that it's
I was about to say.
exposing. Yeah, right.
Who would
I love that
drive
it's
a long distance to see this movie? That's
We're insane.
Oh
I
my
love that it's
God.
exposing more people to the quality of good filmmaking. I think it's a bit ridiculous because it's really amped up just theaters. I don't even know that it has as much to do with the Odyssey anymore as it does with, hey, this movie was filmed exclusively in IMAX and now you have to go watch it
Yeah.
exclusively in IMAX or you're missing out.
Mhm.
I've seen a bunch of reports that they've had a bad experience with the 70 millimeter because these IMAXs were not designed for the burn rate of a 3-hour movie, and so it's actually like the
I could see
projectors
that.
actually just like crashed mid movie.
Oof.
Uh,
I can
Pretty
see that because
funny.
you go to like those special event movies that are like half an hour long or whatever when you're in like the museum or something. That's what it's usually used to. Huh. That's an interesting point.
Good thing you guys had a
Um,
good experience.
Yeah.
We
ours
we
was
saw
great.
dual laser though, so we're good.
Ah,
We,
okay.
we saw it
Yeah.
on dual laser, GT laser. We did drive like 3.5 hours to get to the theater.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Because we saw it in true 1.43 to 1.
Wait, is that 3 hours total or 3 hours
Nah.
one way?
One
Yeah.
way.
One way.
You guys are fucking insane.
Yeah, they drove 3 hours. They sat for a 3-hour movie, and then they drove 3 hours back, and then they rated that night.
Yep. We did
There's
stop and get a
absolutely
cheeseburger on the
no
way.
fucking
That's
way.
true.
You guys are absolutely insane.
I
did
did not
not
go. I said
Alex
I,
drove
I,
the
the whole way.
I did not have enough interest in that movie to drive
Yeah,
3.5
no.
hours.
It could be my favorite movie. I don't think I'm that interested in my favorite movie of all time.
Oh,
For
man.
6 hours of driving.
I mean, I did drive south for like 3 to 5 hours to go see the eclipse with Franklin a while ago. I mean, that.
Well,
Does that
that's
count?
more
More
important.
important.
Okay.
No, that's more important.
That's not
Also-
even 1.43 to 1.
You could
Jeez.
watch that. You
Man.
couldn't watch the eclipse anywhere else, I assume.
Yeah,
not
because it
even
was like the
1.43 to
it was the
1.
specific path or whatever that you see, like the
Mhm.
totality or something like that.
I will say I've been wanting to drive to Branson to see something like basically like once a year there's like a big movie that's like, oh, you got to see this in the true IMAX. And like I've been thinking about it for like years at this point with different movies that popped up, and this is the first one that's been like the entire runtime is in that aspect ratio.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
I
like,
mean, if you were
I'm-
going to do
we-
it for anything.
if we're gonna do it, this is the one, you know. So
Do-
it was a cool experience.
It was a cool experience.
Plus, you get to hang out with the boys.
That's right. The boys.
6 hours.
I think so I will say, do I think you're missing anything if you don't see it in 1.43 to 1? Probably not. I mean, you can get fairly full frame. It's gonna cut parts off the top and off the bottom, obviously, but
I was about to say, have you not seen the clips, dude? There's that one.
my
There's that one
gosh.
scene with the giant soldiers. You don't see their heads.
Yeah. I sent you probably haven't seen it yet, but I sent you a video earlier. I think it was probably today or something like that. But it was like a guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I got back from 1.43, and let me just tell you, if you don't see it in that format, my take is I'm better than you. I just want,
I saw that.
just want you to know
Just
Mhm.
want you to know.
this is my thoughts. I'm better than you."
Plan
And
on
that's what
watching
I'm
it on
thinking to
my.
myself.
I plan on watching it on my Apple Watch on a
As
plane.
Nolan
so-
intended.
Mm.
As Nolan
Yeah.
intended. The only thing I'll say about this, because obviously we don't want to talk spoilers, but I am enamored by this film. I think it was
Are we
incredible.
really worried about spoilers for the Odyssey? Like,
Well,
for
Chad
real?
has not watched it. I don't want to make him.
It's the Odyssey.
It's the Odyssey.
doesn't
It's
matter.
like the oldest piece of media that I have.
Yeah, but if I start talking about how the story was implemented, because there are things that I think, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be like, no spoilers, and then give a spoiler.
We used to have something like that on the cast a while ago.
Yeah.
Or Ben, rip.
I love this movie. I love the soundtrack. I think it's really interesting. I don't think it's interesting to listen to after the fact because it is very tonally connected to everything in the film. And if you try to listen to it by itself, it is quite strange. I don't know if you guys know this, but they made instruments that don't exist anymore just to record music for this film, which is crazy, like a dual fluted or a dual piped flute that they played on, these strange harps that they rebuilt from like old sketches. Super cool.
And
then
I do want to talk about a spoiler.
Okay, all right. Chad,
Yeah,
buckle
eat
up.
shit, Aaron.
I want to talk about one spoiler. There's a part in the Odyssey that, it's an old story, everybody knows. There's a person that turns a bunch of people into pigs. And there's a section in the movie where they do that.
Oh, I've already heard about this.
I found out after the fact that is practical effects.
It's so
They
insane.
really
It is
turned those
not
guys
CG.
into pigs?
Yeah.
Like,
all
They
pigs.
made
that's crazy.
they made they made models and crap that the actress was physically manipulating and stretching and like changing in real time on the scene, not
That's pretty
CG.
crazy.
It is.
It's nuts.
That is one of the most disturbing scenes in the entire
It's,
movie.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
It's
And
incredible.
I think part of it is because it feels so real.
Yep.
Right?
It is nice to have a movie like this come along and be like, wow, CGI really has stolen so much from us.
Yeah.
Like, even just like the scenes with the giants, it's like, wow, they look amazing. It's like, yeah, those are just guys.
hmm
Those
Yeah,
are
apparently
just
that's
guys.
just
That's
forced
why they look so
perspective.
good. Yeah,
Yep.
it's like they swapped out Matt Damon with like some 5 foot tall woman.
With
And then they
apparently
got, like,
the nicest
these-
biceps on planet Earth, as he described it.
Allegedly. And then they got these like 7 foot tall dudes in armor, and it's like, yeah, that's scary.
I mean, they
It
have
looks great.
they have a model for the Cyclops, like a full size.
I couldn't believe what, like, of all the things, I was like, well, obviously the Cyclops has to be CGI. What else are you gonna do? And it's like, here's what we're gonna do, idiot.
Yeah.
Fucking build a Cyclops.
Yeah.
Obviously.
The other thing that I thought was interesting is we did not get our eardrums blown out at this IMAX
Yeah.
theater, but I don't think it was quite tuned to the way, as Nolan intended us
As
to
no one
watch it.
intended, yeah.
I am fully prepared because we're gonna go watch it again on Saturday with a friend of mine who hasn't seen it yet, and we're
6
gonna watch
hours?
it Dolby Vision. Yeah, 6-hour round trip. We're gonna watch it Dolby Vision this time, and I am fully prepared for my eardrums to be bleeding by the time I leave the theater because there are a couple sound effects in that movie that are I can imagine in a theater that's tuned with a lot more speakers going to blow my eardrums out. So
I can't wait for the storm
Oh gosh.
because of
In
the
Dolby-
brightness
dude,
of
we're gonna have a
Dolby
seizure.
Cinema.
yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna flashbang us for sure.
anyway, phenomenal movie.
Cool movie.
It's very
I
good.
do not think this is Christopher Nolan's best work.
Really? What
get 'em.
is?
I don't think anything beats Interstellar.
Of all the movies. Alright. Go off, King.
I
Dang,
just
Jake hates Interstellar. Wow.
I love Interstellar, and I also have like a special spot for Interstellar because we saw it at the Udvar Hazy Center, and they had the actual freaking prop plane from the movie sitting out front, and you could just look at it. It was wild.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty awesome.
Anyway,
Is this your favorite Nolan film, Jake?
I think so.
Wow.
It's a
Wow.
little, obviously, there's some recency bias there, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think so, man. I really like The Dark Knight, but I also watched that when I
Yeah.
was like, 16, so I don't know if that's a fair comparison. But yeah, I really liked this. I think it was helped because it was like, obviously it was like, it's Christopher Nolan, I'm gonna go see it, it's gonna be amazing. But it was like, The Odyssey? I don't give a fuck about The Odyssey. I know what happens. Like, what? You're not gonna surprise me, but it did. I think it does a really good job of like tying things together and theming things in a way that I really did not expect. Maybe I'm sure I'm showing my ignorance of the original story. I don't, I have not actually read it, but I was really surprised where he ended up going with some of the ideas in the movie. I was pleasantly surprised, and I really enjoyed it.
Yep.
And also, it's
Sick.
almost certainly going to win like 100 Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's got
Like
Oh,
it's
man.
gonna
Awards.
sweep. It's
cinematography, soundtrack, practical effects, best actor.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson for
It's
sure.
really
Mhm.
good.
He's-
Man.
He's
God,
great.
dude. Everyone in that movie is excellent.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a bad.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't think there's a bad acting role in the whole film.
Tom Holland didn't blow me away, but I also wouldn't say he did bad. He did fine.
He was fine.
He was okay. I think there was a few scenes where he forgot to take off his web shooters. So that was a little distracting, when they're fighting and he webs them up. I was like, oh, hang on.
I saw an
That'll seem
interview with
right.
him where
That'd
he
be
was
so
like,
funny.
I'm turning 30. The Odyssey's the last film I'll ever do where I'm like a kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, guy.
He's
Okay,
30.
okay, dude. All right. Caleb
Oh.
does hate Anne Hathaway, so there's that.
I still
it's
don't understand
true.
this.
I don't think I've
Why?
ever seen a movie that I have enjoyed her acting in.
She killed it, dude.
She did a really good
Did
job.
you also?
What about
did you-
Princess
she-
Diaries? Or whatever that movie first is? Is it Princess
Again,
Diaries?
Devil Wears Prada?
Yeah.
didn't enjoy her acting in it.
Dang.
She apparently took courses on using an ancient loom.
Acting.
I was about to say she should have taken more.
Yeah.
Using an ancient loom. Wow.
Yep,
Hmm.
she learned how to use it so she could do it during filming.
Seems a little excessive.
It does.
Yeah, maybe.
It does.
I don't know if she even used it on screen.
She did.
But
She
then
did.
I didn't see it in Turbo IMAX. Maybe she used it at the top of the screen.
It was off the top
Yeah.
of the screen.
Yeah.
Shoot.
All right, you guys know what time it is.
Oh man, this is a long pass.
We'll go fast. We'll go
I
fast.
almost need to do Resident Evil by itself.
Yeah, I know it was my own
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah,
Well,
you
Bipple-
only yourself to
Bipple.
blame, Jake.
Yeah, I
We'll
know,
try and
I
make
know.
this one quick. We've been going for a while already.
Dang, you even
Jake
throw
wanted
out
to
the
talk
thing.
about-
The
He didn't put up the thing. He's
Didn't
not
put up the
interested.
I
thing.
tried. I hit the button. It didn't do it.
He hit
Okay,
the button.
it's
He
canceled.
went with Bipple and then didn't let us
Wait,
do
wait.
it. Did
Cancel
I
it.
got you. I think. What?
He doesn't got you.
What
Nope.
have you
Mm,
been?
mm.
Why is that not? That's not correct.
I don't know. It's worked every other time. Now
We're
that you're
real
back,
professional here.
acting up.
It's because Ben's not here.
All right, let's start it
Mm.
over. What's that?
Just want to talk about
Uh,
Doomsday?
Some of us have been playing Raven's Watch again. Jake wanted to talk about it because
Again,
he had
this
never
was-
played it.
Yes. So it's basically the reason I suggested is me, Caleb, and our mutual friend Paige have been playing the shit out of Elden Ring Night Rain, and we finally reached a point where it was like, wow, that is basically all the content that we are capable of doing. Just like bang our heads against a wall. What else can we play? And I was like, well, when Night Rain came out, everyone said it was just a copy of Raven's Watch, so maybe we check out Raven's Watch. So we've been playing that with the three of us and also Alex. It's really good. I've been really enjoying it. It's a lot less mechanically intensive than Night Rain.
Mhm.
Also, just variety-wise, it's a big step back, which I in hindsight, I really should have expected. It's a pretty small team that made it. But it has the same setup where like there's 3 nights, and at the end of every night there's a boss. But in Raven's Watch, it is always the same boss, which kind of disappointing. I kind of was hoping for a little bit more variety. Hopefully, they're still supporting the game, so maybe someday that'll happen. But I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely
the
lacking
variety-
in the variety department for sure.
Yeah. Most of the variety comes from the roster, I think, because
Yes.
it's actually a pretty big roster.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's 12 characters?
Sorry, is that counting DLC characters?
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good variety, and I think they play a lot more different. They play very differently.
Yes.
It's a lot more ability focused than like Night Rain. Obviously, you have all these characters, and they do play differently. but 90% of them are swinging a sword. Like
Yeah.
it's different. The Duchess dodges a little bit faster and further than everyone else, but like she still just swings the sword.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, the abilities are totally different, so the way you sort of engage with the game is totally different.
Yeah.
It's been really fun. I'm excited on playing this one to death, and then desperately trying to find something else to play.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I've been having a good time. I bought Merlin, and I think he's a really fun character. He's got
Romeo-
a bit more complexity.
Romeo and Juliet are busted. They're so good. They're
Yeah,
insane.
They're awesome.
I
The way they
do-
play off each other is really cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I love when games like this do a good job of like theming the character with their mechanics. I
Yeah.
always just love that shit. So having Romeo and Juliet be like a duo where one person has to play Romeo, one person plays Juliet, and they have a lot of combo abilities, that's awesome. Little Red Riding Hood turning into a werewolf. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Yeah.
Delicious. Love that. That's so fun. So cool. Merlin having too many spells and not knowing how he works. Yeah, that seems about right.
A
Invoker.
pregnant siren. Love it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's a good game.
It's pretty sick. All right, Caleb, what have you been playing?
I picked up this game called The Incident at Galley House. It is made by the team behind The Root Trees Are Dead, which I really loved last year. And I also really love this one. I think I do like it better
Wow.
than The Root Trees Are Dead. It is a very much a detective game. You go to this really old house. It's all broken down and stuff. And there's a machine inside set up for you called the Seance Machine, I think is what they call it.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
yes.
And it allows you to watch memories of the past, of people from the past. So you are following these 12 characters through this mansion, following them through time and watching as they are killed off in various ways. And you're trying to track down what exactly is happening.
That's
and the way-
unanimous.
A little bit. The way it plays is the machine, you put in a timestamp, you put in a location, and then you put in a number of characters. And if you get all the characters correct in the right room at the right time, it plays a scene.
So it's
They
Clue.
talk, and it's very, it has very Clue feeling. Yes. And they go through a conversation, and you learn tidbits about where they're going or where they've been, so that you can figure out where else these various scenes are taking place. It's really cool. I think for someone like Alex who was overwhelmed by The Root Trees Are Dead, this one might be a little less overwhelming. There's a lot less.
If you're
leads
not
to
as
follow
smart, is what he's
in general.
saying. Do you hear him
Mhm.
talking
Yeah.
down to all of us?
It
It is
Mhm.
overwhelming. Root Trees Are
God,
Dead
I'm
is
so
The
sorry,
overwhelming.
family
Alex.
tree in the root trees is so big, and you start pulling at threads to figure out family members, and then at some point you just have, because they just like search the internet, I don't know, and
Yeah.
you're like, okay, and there's just like so many different
Bro,
pathways
Alex,
to go down
just
one point.
Google The Root Trees Are Dead walkthrough.
That's true.
Easy
Give me the
game.
freaking, show me a picture of the family tree online, I'll just put it in.
This game does have hints in the menu. There's no loss of achievements for using hints. I used them a
Nice.
couple times. They're
It's
very
21st
useful.
century. I know where to get hints.
Also that.
Fun fact, I don't know if you know this, Caleb. It's actually a remake of a 2025 browser game.
Yes, yeah, Alex pointed that out to me.
Ah, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Apparently Root Trees Are Dead was also a remake of a text-based game.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. That's interesting.
Man, it's
Sick.
really good though. It's gonna be on my game of the year list probably. I think they do some really cool
Probably,
things.
he says.
Probably.
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 Call me when that
Hey,
becomes a
there's a lot of
definitely.
things coming out this year, man.
Name one thing.
We say that
No.
every year.
Yeah. Well, lately years have been good for video games
Yeah.
in terms of them coming out, not in terms of working in them.
Yeah.
true.
Gosh.
Well, I want to say I think it does some really cool stuff late in the game with mixing storyline and gameplay. I think it's really cool.
Oh, that's cool. What do you have like a favorite game in this genre? I guess the detective them up.
Favorite game in the genre? That's tough. Return of the Oberdin is pretty dang good.
Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the answer, but I was just curious. I
was gonna
haven't
go-
really played any but Oberdin.
I was going to go with 1995's Titanic Adventure Out of Time. which, if you've not played
Hmm.
that, absolute masterpiece of a video game.
Turns out the iceberg did it.
Correct.
Gosh.
The surprise of everyone.
$6 on Steam, guys. $6.
Actually on Steam, huh?
Yeah, dude. Masterpiece.
I thought you might be memeing me.
Nope.
Have you
Maybe a little bit
are
on
you being
Masterpiece,
serious? Okay.
I did play this game 30 years ago when it came out.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
And it-
we had it on CD.
Yeah, it's great, dude. It's a good game.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How that lives rent free in my brain, I don't know.
I don't know how
But
you remember the name of it. I just called it the Titanic game.
It's like this and the Blade Runner point and click.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Until it was ruined for me by freaking
Yeah, the
fake
remake.
release. Yeah.
All right. Well, what have you been playing? Not 30 years ago, but more
Yeah,
recently.
not 30 years ago. I've been playing Memories in Orbit, Mio. I don't know what the actual title of this game is. On Steam, it's called Mio Memories in Orbit, but when you launch the game, it's just called Memories in Orbit, which I like the name of better. So I'm
Hmm.
going to go with the latter, Memories in Orbit. Metroidvania, I know Caleb's already talked about this game. I really like this game. I think there's some. At first, when I was talking to them last weekend about on our drive, 3-hour drive back from the Odyssey, I was saying, I thought one of the things with Metroidvanias is I feel like a lot of them just replicate your movement abilities across the map. Like you always have your dash move, your grapple move, or
Mhm.
like your special double jump, your wall climb. If you know, like it's kind of all the same.
Yeah.
Everybody iterates on it in their own way. I think the way that this game was doing it at the time was kind of just fine, but it has really opened up. I finished the base ending of the game, and then I realized there is so much more to do. There's just so much going on and so much level I haven't explored. And I'll say I think navigating this map is quite difficult. Compared to something like I guess maybe when you get to like super late Silk Song or super late Hollow Knight or something, it does get difficult to find all the secrets. But even getting to like base areas in this game can prove pretty difficult. You don't have like a narrator that's giving you hints in any way. You can have one, but it doesn't help you at some point. And some of the like text or information that you get from pickups don't really provide you with any additional insight. It's just kind of like world building the story. But on top of all of that, there are a couple world set piece reveals and story reveals that I was like, wow, like jaw dropped when it happened, because it just not at all what you expect from this game, which I think is really, really cool. And the other part I think is really nice. I love the art style. It's kind of like this weird over textured. I don't know how to describe it. It's like there's a
I don't
texture.
either.
There's like a texture layer on top of a nicely rendered video game that also feels like you're running 2D in a 3D world. I don't know how else to describe it.
2.5D?
Yeah, 5D. It's 5D.
Bubsy 5D.
2.5.
And it also has all of the like the things you'd want from Metroidvania. It's got like some puzzly things. It's got some platform jumpy, difficult, like you have to use all your abilities and figure out how to navigate this part of the map. Like the what is it called? The White Tower and Hollow
White
Knight.
Palace.
White Palace. Thank you. It has that, or level the 13th level in Celeste. It has all of that. I think it executes on all of it very well. I have not really run into like anything buggy, anything weird. It's a smooth game. It plays well.
It's got
fun.
a Path of Pain.
It's got a couple spots that are like Path of Pain-esque. I have not found anything that is a dedicated Path of Pain yet, but there could be one.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a really cool game. I mean, Metroidvania. Love them. That's me.
Schlick. Chad, what's you been up to?
It's gonna be shocking, but I've been playing a little bit of Destiny 2.
They just come out with
Only-
new content for that?
There's only so many more of these we get, guys.
And it's funny. I
True.
was actually telling the boys the other night that like I'll like screenshot something that annoys me in the game, where like there's like something bugged or broken. I'll send it to Joe, and I'll just be like, "I hope they fix this soon."
Oh my God.
Devastating.
Some point in your future, if you're like, if someday you're like, I want kids, and you have kids, and you're gonna be talking to your kids about some video game they're playing, they'll be like, Dad, tell me about Destiny 2, and it's gonna be
Oh
this-
boy.
the Steve Harvey like crying while he's on Family Feud.
Oh man.
Yep, 100%. You're gonna
One
have
of
that
the
moment.
things-
Calling it here today.
One of the things that I'm annoyed about is the fact that they took away stacks of raid banners, and then didn't reduce the cost at Hawthorne. So it's still 40k Glimmer. I'm out of Glimmer all the time, man. All the time. Anyways, yeah, been doing some Pantheon stuff. Frank started playing a little bit more. I mean, he hasn't played since Witch Queen, so we've been getting him caught up to speed on some things. Went through Lightfall with him. And then I
the
was
Stellar
like-
Mast or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Radial Mast.
Yeah.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. And insert any
Yeah.
two words, one of which has to be mast.
yeah. And then because we went through Lightfall, Root of Nightmares is the raid that came out, so we went through that. Which the reason I kind of had my interest was sparked in running Frank through that wasn't even because of the Lightfall campaign that we beat, is because I just randomly started trying to solo that raid. So yeah, that's been fun. I've beaten 3 of the 4 encounters. Still need to do the last one, which is wild because when we tried contest mode years ago, we got to Nezarec and couldn't beat it.
Maybe
So
this will be the same.
Maybe.
maybe, man. I did beat it in duos 2 days ago with Georgie. So
Okay.
but yeah, I'm interested to hear what you guys, because you guys have been playing some of the Pantheon. You know, what do you think of the Pantheon so far?
Pantheon's been pretty fun.
Oh,
I'm
except for
enjoying
the
it.
last,
Pretty awesome.
last encounter we've been doing.
I disagree. The last counter's really fun, I think.
Freaking hate it.
I
think
think-
it's
I think-
I also think it's really fun.
I think if Aaron was a
think-
runner, he'd have more fun.
Oh my gosh, so miserable.
Switch him to runner. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be runner. I just want it to be over so we can move on to the next one.
Gosh, we're gonna have to redo it for the third set.
Yeah.
I'm well aware.
I think I don't know why, but I thought Pantheon was just like, we chose these encounters, you do them. But seeing remixed the way they are is cool. Combining multiple encounters together, like a run encounter with a boss encounter, slap them together. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's cool. They should put more out.
Yeah, soon, TM.
Anywho,
I think they should have at least brought all the old Pantheon stuff back too. So you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
do
for
it.
sure.
Pantheon 1.
I don't know why they couldn't just have some sort of randomizer in there. Do they? Maybe they do. I could be wrong. Where they just rebuild
randomizer.
for the Pantheon. They just rebuild a new Pantheon based on a
Uh-huh.
subset of available encounters.
There's nothing like that in there. That's too complex, dude.
Yeah, too complex. Too
Sad
complex.
day.
I've seen posts about people being like, that knowledge that there's probably a raid out there that's 90% complete and we'll never see it. It's kind of
Yeah. They were definitely
Oh.
working on one.
yeah.
It's going into Marathon.
That's right, dude.
There's a bunch of completed raids that we'll never see again.
Yeah.
Except that they did rebuild entirely from the ground up one encounter, which is crazy when you think about it, because it was lost to time.
Yeah, you know what's so funny about Callus is it came out and the challenge mode is when you punch a Scion, it'll teleport you into the Shadow Void and it'll remove a Guardian from the Shadow Void.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
when it initially came out, it would teleport you into a random position, sometimes on a ramp. So it's just like, all right, cool, you're just dead.
50-50, you just restart the encounter. Got it.
And
Cool.
so they, before they all got fired, just because of the love of the game, they fixed that so you don't get,
That's
teleported
nice.
onto a ramp.
That's nice.
Yeah, this is fun stuff, man. I mean, if you've ever wanted to play Destiny 2, this is the time to get into it. There's no more FOMO. Like, everything's viable.
Everything's
run-
unbolted.
You run anything and you get good loot from it. I mean, ask Caleb. He got 10 pieces of gear for running a Pinnacle
I
mission
got
with us
10
last
pieces
night.
when we finished the mission.
It's good stuff.
This does bring up a good point that Alex said earlier when he said, there's only a limited number of these we have left, because at some point you will have the perfect gear setup.
Yeah.
What will you do then?
I mean, that's just
Like
you
even
just do challenge stuff at that point.
even between like long gaps of content drought, Chad would eventually stop playing, and so he'll hit that point eventually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it'll just be over forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe he'll revisit every once in a while for like special occasions or something. But
Yeah.
Or
Great day.
birthdays, anniversaries.
Yep.
Like for instance, I've solo flawless every dungeon, so it's like I could go back and do that again. I mean, trying a raid is, I think, even more like above the dungeons, because
Yeah.
it's like
You think?
it's a lot.
once you solo around, you have to go back through as flawless.
Well, so I already somewhat tried that because I did get through encounter 1 and 2 today flawlessly, and then
Wow.
I died on the third encounter. So
Can you solo all raids?
no, there's just like
Probably not.
Okay. So that's
Well,
like I'm imagining Kingsfall with the pillars. I'm like, I don't know how you
if you're
do that.
esoteric, you find a way to break the game, and then well, but if you're just trying to do like what I'm doing, where it's just you're not using game breaking exploits and you're just like working around the system of, for instance, like picking up the planet and dunking the planet in the same thing to make sure that you like
Right.
get rid of the site. Yeah, I mean, you could do, I think, Vaulted Glass and Ron. I think Deepstone Crypt. I don't know.
Not that
I'd have to
long
look into it.
Figured out how to zero man the witness, because apparently
That's
he
funny.
will tick down extremely slowly by himself. So you can get an instance started and then leave it,
Wow.
and it'll eventually end. Anything else?
Yeah, I've been playing a bit of Diablo 4 still. I've gotten to the highest Torment. So, Torment
Dang.
12. Still kind of in that rocky. Torment 12 is too hard, but like Torment 10 is too easy. Torment 11 is like a shakeup. I could instantly die, maybe. Maybe not. I'm at a point where I'm like, it's like the kind of slog portion of the game where it's just like I'm really min-maxing my character now, like hoping for mythics to drop. Got through Lilith, which is one of the seasonal, like there's two different tracks. There's like the actual difficulty level, and then there's like the seasonal level. So Lilith is one of those, Mephisto's another one of those. Good stuff. I think it's good stuff. I think they did a really good job on this season. It's a lot. Well, you get a lot of loot. Levels seem to go pretty fast. So yeah, good stuff.
Cool.
And then finally, I went back and popped open Stellar Blade on the PS5, and I was 60% of the way through the game. So I finished it off at a certain point and asked me, okay, here's my one thing. I feel like there are some games that are like, hey, by the way, you're about to go into a no return zone. And then
Yeah.
it's like an hour of content. This game was like, hey, you're about to go into a no return zone, and then you're stuck in there for like hours where you're just like, what? At a certain point, I was like, did I screw myself? Because I'm like at this boss, and I cannot even get, like, I am getting killed before I'm even able to attack. And I feel like this specific boss goes against everything that you've been taught throughout the game. Which is like, all the bosses have been pretty you find out their repetition, they're pretty slow attacking, like you know when to parry, you know when to dodge, you know when to use the like purple dodge or blue dodge. This one's just like, oh, she just comes at you in flurries, and what am I supposed to do? So then I found, started looking through the build, and I found the it's like the slash that has a third slash at the end that like knocks the person down. That's all I used to get through the rest of the game. It's good stuff. Then Alex has picked it up, so I downloaded it on PC, got 100% save, and I've been kind of dabbling in the world boss stuff, or like the boss rush stuff. 100% save, since I've playing through that game again on PC. But I wanted to see like the OLED, HDR, the
High
Sure.
frame rate.
high frame rate.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Is cool.
As for me, I picked up this game called, I don't even know really how to pronounce it, but it's like Massalia, something like that. Echoes of the Past. This is a 3D Metroidvania, like third person. You're like a little guy, you get a melee weapon and a bow, and it's mainly focused on platforming and exploration. It's interesting. I'm glad I bought it and tried it, but I don't think it's that great overall. It's like a
Amazing.
2-man team, and you can kind of tell it's kind of rough around the edges. There's a lot of parts where I just don't know where it really wants me to go. The map is really horrible. And then I got to a section of the game that's kind of annoying with the new mechanics it wants you to use, and I'm like, maybe I just won't finish it. But I'm happy kind of like with the first few areas, and it's got some interesting ideas with there's like a water area which at first you go through and it's really hard to navigate. You have to keep on landing on these like smaller platforms and getting air from air bubbles and stuff like that. And then you get an upgrade later that's like, all right, now you can stay underwater for forever. So it's like a little bit easier to get through. And then you get an upgrade later that's like, all right, now you can like do this button to like swim. So you don't even have to land on the platforms anymore. So you get through it even faster. And I was like, okay, that progression's neat for that area. And it's got some stuff with like you shoot the bow to like teleport to things or pull yourself to things. Stuff like that is fun, but it's pretty rough overall, and I don't know if I'll finish it.
Mm.
Neat idea though. I'm glad I supported small indie devs. They seem like passionate
Sure.
Heck yeah, dude.
about their stuff. So
Let's buy all their games so they can keep developing games, and we can get rid of all these giant studios that keep firing people.
heck yeah. And Jake, you're last.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly haven't been playing a lot lately. The only thing I had on my list was I started playing Octopath Traveler 2 on my AYN Thor, of course. Started
Excellent.
playing the PC version. It runs great. It looks great. That game's just really fun, really pretty to look at. The only thing I wanted to mention is I think the way they do subclasses is really cool. So in the first game, you could find like these shrines that would grant you a subclass. And every subclass was just a base class. So like you could be a mage with a subclass of priest, and then you could be a priest with a subclass of mage, and it just gave you access to the same skills. And it was pretty boring because it meant that for me, I was like, oh, well, you know what pairs really well? Mage and priest, they're both magic users. I should pair those together. So I had a mage specializing in priest and a priest specializing in mage, and it was like, these are basically the same character. I just made the same character twice. So that was kind of boring. But this time, it seems like it's just completely different. I mean, it's a little hard for me to say. I haven't collected all 8 characters yet, so maybe... I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong about this, though. Like, I found one that's like an inventor subclass, and it has these really weird abilities that you can use once per combat, but it costs 0 mana. So, like, I have one that'll hit everyone on the board with any type of damage I choose. And I can, like, charge it up with this other thing. But once I use it, it's not available for the rest of the fight. Which is really interesting. It sort of adds a new dynamic. And, I need to kind of figure out which of my characters that's going to pair best with. Which I think is a lot more interesting than just saying, okay, just pick a different class. Just pick a second primary class as your, like, second. Yeah, no, it's fun. I like playing JRPGs on my little AYN Thor. It's nice.
JRPG
Nice.
guy.
Wow.
I'm not JRPG guy.
I
You've
think
played
we've
more than me.
established.
No, I
Caleb.
haven't.
You've played
Yeah,
more than me.
I
you are the
agree.
JRPG
I think we
guy.
have established.
No.
Wait, all right. So
Caleb-
if
Caleb's
Caleb's the
the guy.
JRPG guy, what is everybody else?
Losers. I thought that was obvious.
Ben is the city builder dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Chad's the movement shooter guy.
Yeah.
What else? Aaron is
Anti third person.
What is Ixion?
Anti-third
What is
person.
Ixion?
Yeah, Aaron's the Ixion guy.
I'm the Ixion guy.
Used to
I was gonna say
say
Jake is the anime guy, but I think that's or like the visual novel, but I think that's past Jake. Maybe I don't know.
Wow, I've grown so much these last few
Yeah, I've
years.
grown so much.
Used to be
I'm
Alex would be
obviously
like,
the
"Can't
Resident
play
Evil
scary
guy."
Yeah, you're the Resident Evil guy, of course. Of course.
No, I don't know.
Obviously. I don't know. We'll come up with our titles and we'll intro ourselves with them next time.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping for.
All right,
More homework.
And that is the cast for this week. Episode 236. We'll see you next fortnight.
All right, bye guys. See you later.
Goodbye. That's the note we're ending on. Amazing. So good.
That's it.
We haven't even ended. We're still on here.
Jesus Christ.
We're still up.